quite a while, but thank you for popping back in on a Friday morning here, Thursday evening where you are. We have a couple subscriptions before we even got blathering, and so I'll say thank you to both Unnamed Comet, continuing for 28 total months, and then Cat with the 18 months. Thank you both very much for being part of our community and hanging out and all the rest. All good, all good. Thank you for being a friend as and so on. Friend is I like to say it that way. George, welcome in. Hello, Slivers. Fluke, it's good to see you. Hello to you, Rog. Hello to you today, Jim. Welcome in, Cajun Killer, Strawberry Chemist. I like your little toad emote very much. Good seeing you. Hello, Marks. Hello, Alamek. Welcome in, Putsaru. Hello to you, everybody. Thanks for being with us indeed. I see discussion in chat about the moon launch, or the launch that's heading up towards the moon. I enjoyed watching a little recap of that yesterday, seeing a little bit of the excitement of people heading towards that big old rock in the sky one more time. Blue Link, thank you for being a friend also. Thank you for bringing your musical knowledge and your, I don't know, like great cheer to our channel consistently. Thanks for being here. Also, Geektown, welcome back indeed. Yeah, so I enjoyed watching a little video. I enjoyed the thought that people are heading to the moon again. Yeah, there's a lot to say about these things. I think the one that gets me, like, on the one hand, I'm grateful that we're trying new stuff. I'm glad that we're figuring out how science works. And Foo Heart, man, so many generous subscriptions this morning. Thank you, Foo Heart, for your continuing generosity through and through. Like, the thing that got me, of course, part of the mission is to begin sending things down for a moon base, and like, cool if we do the Antarctica, like, science base for everyone, yay, no one claims anything routine. Very, very happy. I worry it's going to go the other direction, though, and I think we, how do I say this? I think we as a people are not in the right spot to be thinking about colonizing anything, especially when it's going to be used for, like, military supremacy and so on. And I don't know, this is my standard blather, but it makes me sad to not be able to think of this as a moment of, like, universal coming together, but probably one more moment of competition. So anyway, hooray, but also haboo. We need the Vulcans to show up and introduce us to how warp travel is used, what's going on out there, and so on. Anyway, it's good to be with you, though. Yesterday we did have a barber visit. It had 3 moments of absolute disaster. They weren't that bad, but disaster struck 3 times. Number 1, in our opening conversation, we were going back and forth about what I want, and yep, definitely one of my same thing as always, which is a haircut, a full shave, and then also a slight head massage. Feels nice as a way to relax on the way out. And in the introducing conversation, my man definitely negated a part of a sentence that I didn't notice until too late. Namely, he negated the do you want your beard removed? I think he said, do you not want your beard removed? And I said yes, and only when we were on to the next question did I realize, oh, what did I just agree to? But we were talking about something else, and I was confused about whether I had said, yes, I want it removed, or yes, I don't want it removed, and it was a confusing moment, and so I said, okay, we're just going to move on, no point in making a scene over this. And so yes, indeed, we did not get the full beard shave. Instead, he did some shaping, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all, due to the, we'll call it, shape of my face. So we're going to probably shave the rest of this off after stream, but that was disaster number 1. Do I not like my beard resorty? I hate my beard resorty. Not hate. I find it less than optimal, but I do not enjoy... I do not enjoy having a beard usually, but I also don't enjoy shaving. So the way this thing normally works is on the first week of the class, I get a haircut and a shave. And then on the last week, I do the same thing. So I go twice a semester, every semester, and yeah, but the daily upkeep is, I find very annoying, so is how we do it, I suppose. Yeah, that was disaster number 1. Disaster number 2, as I mentioned, towards the end of the old haircut area, we have a slight head massage, very nice. But during the relaxing head massage with the piano The piano overhead Disney songs playing. I fell asleep a little bit. A delivery man came in such a loud and terrible way. Like he crashed through the door and put down his package and rushed out, which is very un-Japanese. And unfortunately, the sudden sound woke me, and I woke with a jerk, like ugh. And so I think I pulled a neck muscle, and so it went from relaxation to ow very very quickly. And of course, my barber was very apologetic, but with that said, it was not exactly the best of moments for feeling good at the end. So a slight problem also. And then problem number three, our fair barber has raised his prices a little bit. Blah 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 economy. I know the story, you do too. And so he explained this to me after I gave him the money, the payment, and he said it's what 93 something. It's like I gave over a 10,000, etc. And he explained, okay, it's gonna cost more than usual. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Have a nice day, sir. God. He handed over the receipt. He did not give me the change. I don't know the Japanese word for change, the money that's returned at the end of a transaction if one is overpaid. And so I rushed through every thought I have. Like, okay, is there any word I know that's anywhere near to change? No, I know receipt, I know bill, I know the amount of money I gave. I've got all of these. And so, I give him the, excuse me, and we sort of lock eyes in this awkward moment. And I hold up the receipt and I say, excuse me, and he's just confused. And he announced, yes, your bill was X amount. And so I pointed towards the change line, which says, 600 whatever. And the only thing I can come up with doing is to read the number aloud to him like I'm a 5-year-old. 680. And he repeats this number back to me. And I say, excuse me, 680, please. And then only then does he grasp what's happened. He's very apologetic, of course. I think he felt embarrassed over having to announce the change in prices, and this distracted him. But we figured it out. But that was one of the first times that I knew what I wanted to say and couldn't say it, but got something out that was close enough to make the situation work. But yes, the story of 3 disasters, none of them major disasters, of course, but still. Those who say my beard looks nice, I thank you very much. You don't see me from the angle my students do, though. You all are just slightly above me. I'm looking up a tiny little bit. They see me from down below, and my sense is that it makes my extra chin parts stick out a bit more than I would like. I could get on a chair now and show you how they see me, but we'll probably shave. We'll see. What's tip protocol in Japan for ... There is none. Tipping is considered extraordinarily rude because it implies the possibility of the person doing the work doing it poorly, and that the customer has to make a judgment of, did you do well or did you poorly? Of course they did well. They're Japanese people. So we don't tip at all here. Some of the international stores have begun putting out small tip jars. These are horrible. And then also the incursion of various international or American apps have started offering in-app tipping. And boy, howdy, I'm not pleased about this at all. So yeah. I don't think that tipping will become a major part of Japanese culture anytime soon. But if it were to do so, it would be inside of Tokyo, certainly, and with the foreigner-facing businesses that I know best. So yeah, we just don't tip here as one of the bigger changes coming from from the U.S. to Japan. The thought is, if you have to raise prices to make more money, you just raise prices and you talk to your customers about it and you're honest. And yeah, it's a nice thing, though. If we ever go back to the U.S., I don't remember to do it all. Tipping is not an indication you think they're poor. I mean, this is the place where I've struggled a tiny little bit. when businesses around me first open and I want them to succeed, I don't know how to give them enough money without buying things that I don't need. Because normally I would, I don't know, like get flowers for my wife and then give a tip for, oh, these look so pretty, let me give you an extra money or extra bit of money. That's just not done here. And people will, chase you down the street for only a few cents, and it is a very different world than the US. And there you go. So no, you don't tip. Now if you with my barber, for example, if I wanted to show extra appreciation, I could bring him a gift now. I've been going to the same barber for probably 3.5 or 4 years even, and last Christmas he gave me a gift. And he always says words to me in a very casual form, which is not used with strangers. Now, with that said, he knows that my Japanese is not especially strong, and I'm better in the casual register than the formal register, so it's possible he's speaking to me as a friend for my benefit, as opposed to his, cultural norms. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll get the barber a tip next year, or a gift next year, or possibly I should, I don't know, go buy a bunch of extra shampoo. That's what I need. A bunch of extra shampoo I'm never going to use to give him more money. I don't know. A translunar injection burn has started. Does that mean the attempt to jam our little spacecraft into the path of the moon? Are they transiting each other? Is that how it works? I don't know. Maybe the average Japanese person would feel like a step in the twilight zone in the US where they prompt to tip self-service kiosks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have a few Japanese colleagues who talk about going to the US and how the ideas around money really throw them off. So here, when you go shopping, if there are prices on products or on shelves, the prices are the final cost. So you know how much your tip will be before you get into the cashier. And so I've been told that some of my colleagues are very surprised when they go to buy something and suddenly it's 10% more. Oh, what happened? So I don't know. They're leaving Earth orbit. I see. That's cool. I hope it goes well for them. It's cool that humans do stuff. I just wish we did it in more fully cooperative ways. That said, I know the NASA administrator yesterday told us about how different countries around Europe especially are doing work to build this moon base, and so it'll be a unified project with, our allies. I don't put that in quote marks, allies, Anyway. Hope that goes well indeed. Must be rough in countries where haggling is common. So praise relics, Japanese people do not haggle, except at thrift stores, where people will put out just piles and piles of stuff to dig through. That is the only place I've ever seen haggling here. Also on online used markets. So if I put up a magic card for, let's say, $5, they might say, hey, I could buy it right now at $4.50. So I think places where the haggling does not happen in person, or there's no clear pricing already established for things, then haggling does happen. But man, the idea of aggressive haggling culture, which the people are actively lying to you, oh, I can't sell this for more than $5. Well, that means I need to pay you $5. Anyway, the other thing I want to mention is right now my students are doing their end of term presentations on these topics here and there, and day before yesterday, one of my students gave a presentation on online spaces. What was it? Now, online spaces as utopia. Hopeful or illusory or something like that. And I have never felt as old as I did during that presentation, because he kept saying things like, back in the 1990s, people were hopeful. Back in the 1990s, people didn't understand. Back in the 1990s, they were playing instead of taking... I was like, oh no, he's describing a period that I went through. And he made me talk, or he invited me to talk about, what things were like way back then, and why the internet made a difference to us. And, I talked about how amazing it was to do things with friends at distance, other than just talk on the telephone. And the students, I don't think, can understand what a big difference that was. The first time I ever video chatted with someone, which is, well after the early 90s, or played a multiplayer game online, or talked with text. I realized like things like teletype were much, much farther back, but yeah, it was weird. It was weird, and unfortunately, the student had one little gap in his presentation because he went from we all were hopeful in the 90s, and these days it's a very different internet. Da 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 da. And so I asked the kind of obvious question: what changed? How do you explain the 1990s being a space where kids like me over here had real possibilities and beliefs, or kids like I over here had hopes and beliefs, and now today they believe it's all a wasteland. And he couldn't give me an account of it. The account he tried for is, we know how to use it right. The account he gave was, we have all the information and you all didn't know how to use it. And that felt like a bad answer. And so I gave him the sort of Noam Chomsky answer. I've been reading a lot of Chomsky recently, so you're going to get this from me a lot. The Chomsky answer, of course, is someone realized how to make a lot of money on it, and then governments handed it over to those people. And the student just didn't get that idea. The idea that people in the earlier days were just putting stuff up because they loved it, right? Were just presenting ideas because they thought they were worth talking about, and they wanted to share on their geosites page and all this. So today, a student's going to present on the question of what makes Wikipedia a utopian space. And I'm hoping I can use the utopian ideas from Wikipedia to look back on the prior students' comments. Rarely do I ask students to directly critique each other, but I think we need to do so this time so people understand that it's not all doom and gloom. How dare they, George? I mean, I agree, but the student said, like, I was born in 2007 or something, and so in the same ways that I don't fully understand things like, I don't know, the Vietnam War, I can talk about it in the abstract. I know things about some of the experiences, but I wasn't there, man, in terms of protest culture or fighting or any of it. I think that, my students think of, like, pre their lives as being a very long time ago, and that they're not terribly... Oh, God, this is the oldest person thing I have ever said in my entire life. I don't think they fully appreciate what we know. Kids these days don't want to know how it was. They're ignoring their elders. 2007 is like elementary school students. Yeah, this guy's sophomore or junior in college. It is a world, and this is fine. This is how things go. But yeah, I think when students talk directly about things that are so important to me in ways that, I don't know, like undermine the value for me, is a little challenging all the way. So I don't know. It's all fine. Yeah, same kind of thing when students like don't know what Occupy Wall Street is. That one really threw me off because I think for me that period was the first time I had like fully independent political thoughts that really helped me get my dissertation done and so on. And yeah, the students haven't heard of it, and that feels weird. It wasn't that long ago, but how it goes. Vsauce's video on perception of time and how age affects us. I mean, I think it probably makes the argument that when one is young, one is living a smaller portion of one's life every single day, right? So when you're like 1 year old, your second day is double the time you've been alive, and by the time that you're me, one day is 1 over 24 times 43 times 365, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. It is a strange change. You like how Copeland described the edge of the 90s? Fukuyama declared the end of history, art world was dead, life stagnant, then grunge happened, internet arrived, And then for a decade began generating, for lack of a better word, decadeosity. Yeah, no, I definitely get what that means. The attempt to understand the decade as being an era, like the 50s, the 60s, makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I mean it's fine. It's just old person noises. As far as Fukuyama though, he actually has been writing some new books recently. I just finished one of his a couple days ago. What liberalism and its discontents. His primary argument is that people who call themselves liberals today have forgotten what liberalism means, and so good old liberalism is being attacked from the left and the right simultaneously. And golly gosh, we need more civic engagement. And I don't think he's wrong about any of this, but it's always strange seeing Fukuyama, who is the figure of the late 90s, we've got life figured out, having to understand what's happening after the end of history, so-called. But how it goes. Hello, Ben. Do I know the Wiki Gotcha game? I do. I believe I do. Do I? Yes. Wiki Gotcha game is one where you like open packs in order to understand to collect different Wikipedia pages, and then you fight other collectors of Wikipedia pages, I think. If so, I played that. It's a very strange game. I like engaging with the Wikipedia page in ways other than gotta catch them all, because there are too many. You can't catch them all. Anyway, enough stories for now. I'm sure there will be more to talk about in the near future. But first, it is time for us to play a little word of the day. Here we go. Fawn. Fawn. A nice little verb there. To fawn over or on something, especially someone important or powerful, is to try to get their approval through praise, special attention, or flattery. Fawn is also sometimes used, especially but not exclusively of dogs, to mean to show affection. Huh. I don't know the limitation of fawn meaning of dogs. Like the dog fawned on its master? I don't know at all, frankly. Still new to celebrity, the musician blushed at the restaurant staff fawning over her during her recent home time visit. I'd only be gone 5 minutes, but the puppy fawned on me like I'd been away for hours. Do any of you know this delimitation? Is this something you were aware of before now? Because I've never had a sense of fawning being dog specific. Is he a mythological creature? Isn't that spelled with U? Maybe. Hello. Hello, yeah, the fawn is with you, usually. You did know that about dogs fawning? Yeah, I missed it entirely. Anyway, did you know language lovers rejoice? If you're the sort of person who fawns over etymology, one of the best sorts of people in our opinion, then you'll be glad to know the story of fawn. It comes ultimately from the Old English adjective fagan or fagan rather, meaning glad, by way of the Old English verb faganin, I don't know, meaning to rejoice. Hooray! But we're not finished yet, my dear. Note this fawn is not, despite appearances, related to the noun fawn that refers to young deer. For that we can thank the Latin noun fetus, meaning offspring. That's right. What is the name of baby deer? It's fetus. Hello, fetus. What four-letter word is used for the male of various deer species? Buck or stag? Both come to mind. I think stag is more general than buck, but I'm not sure. Let's find out. They want stag. There you go. And I wonder what this distinction between stag and buck is. Especially a male deer antelope. Interesting. Okay, so it seems that stag is more general for deer in total. Now, I guess I don't know a non-buck stag. Yes. For example, like the male elk. Is that called a buck? Let's see. Male elk word. It's called a bull. Oh, look at this face. Would this be amazing or horrifying to see? I mean, they're huge, right? They're built like cars. They're become. I guess seeing it through binoculars be a-okay. Seeing it up that close, less okay. I think. Yeah, amazing and horrifying all at once. That's amazing though. That's absolutely amazing. Huh? Yeah, I could look at animals all day for sure. Anyway. Enough about that. Friends, time for some trivia. I did not do super well in trivia yesterday, pulling in a 10, getting a 0 on the last one, not knowing the Fool as the correct tarot card. That's fine, though. Today we'll do better. Good luck, everybody. Stag is fully matured. Buck is just male in general. Klaus, thank you. Would one call a baby deer a buck? Like a baby male deer? I have no idea. I know a good scene, Klaus. Question number 1 for 3 points. 822.33 is the dedicated Dewey Decimal number for works, biographies, and criticism of what author? I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to say Karl Marx because I'm teaching him today. All right. Love is not love which alters it when alteration finds is a quote from one of the 14-line poems. What author addressed to figures such as the fair youth and the dark lady? Is it Dickinson? Is it whoever wrote Childe Roland to the castle or to the tower did come? Eliot, possibly. I'm going. Emily Dickinson, but I have no idea. We good? Nope. Oh, it's Billy Shakes. Maggie O'Farrell's Hamnet describes the death of what author's son he had with Agnes Hathaway in Stratford-upon-Avon. All right, Billy. Will they let me get away with Billy Shakes? I'd be so happy if they did. No, we probably shouldn't do that. William Shakespeare. Hooray! Love is not love which alters it when alteration finds. Yeah. Fair youth. So I don't know Shakespeare's poems hardly at all, but that's how it goes. All right, next up, here we go. Sonnets of the Fair Youth are considered by some scholars proof of Shakespeare's bisexuality. That's such a dangerous game to play, isn't it? Like I could write a poem about like, dang, that guy's muscles sure do it for me. Or I guess better yet, I could make a poem about like the car passing by without being into cars per se. Not said, if the fair youth had been identified as a lover of Shakespeare, different story certainly. Billy Shakes would have been accepted. I should have done it. Consumer stuff. Question number 2. Peru and Mexico are the top exporters of what plant whose name comes from the Greek word for sprout. Sprout. So chthon is the word for ground, like autochthony or Cthulhu. Do I know the word sprout? I should, but I do not. Hey, Fritz is still here. Oh, I have pictures of Fritz to share with you. Let me go ahead and do that after this game. But yeah, Fritz pictures Noms took last night for you all. I'm going to say potato. That's wrong. Sparrowgrass is an old-timey name for the spears of what veggie that produces poisonous berries when it matures. Is this asparagus? Like spring? I have no idea. Fascinating. Question 3. On the Dropout TV series Make Some Noise, Anna Garcia once delivered the Pledge of Allegiance in the gibberish language of what video game people? Probably The Sims, I guess. There you go. Yeah, it's Simlish's name of the language. Good job, team. The Sims. Question number 4, social sciences. 1480 win against the Golden Horde and the 1570 Novgorod Massacre were orchestrated by leaders with the same first name. I mean, boy. Welcome to Someone Should Have Paid Attention in CK3. Cause like, okay, are they both Temujins? But the Golden Horde is Temujin, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna say Phillips. I don't know why. During Russia's time of troubles, 4 different men could be Dmitri, the deceased son of a ruler. What name? Are they Peters, possibly? Nope. Moscow had grand princes known by the epithets the Moneybags, the Fair, and the Great, before having a czar, also known as the Terrible. What first name? It's Ivan. It's Ivan. Oh, good call, Library. This is after CK3. Is this in the awkward we don't have a game this period? May I blame Paradox for not knowing this one? Because when does EU4 begin? Or EU in general began? I think this is not my fault, obviously. 1444. Son of a gun. Okay, it's my fault again. Last one for today. I need 3 points. Can we do it? In molecular biology, ethidium bromide is a commonly used fluorescent tag because it glows in the presence of what type of radiation? I don't know. Alpha, beta, gamma. I have no idea. I'm gonna say gamma radiation. Nope. Similar to the orange bottles we put pills in, the ozone layer absorbs what wavelength of light that's capable of oxidizing melanin? Oh, Fritz, what's that called? What's that called? SPF is meant to fight it. Yeah. This is not right, but that's okay. Used in black lights, what type of electromagnetic radiation has a higher, ultraviolet, of course, with a higher frequency than plain old purple light? Ultraviolet. I should have gotten that in 2, but I did not, unfortunately. There you go. Not the strongest day by any means, but an 8 point, probably average or so for today. Let's see how we did. I should below average for today. That's unfortunate. Which one did I most lose on? How on earth do people know? Is there some like meme or joke or something that so many people know what 82233 is? My assumption is that people who play this game are of like above average trivial knowledge, but no. Like, did anyone know this before this quiz? Did any of you know? Like, you all are also like intelligent, blah 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 people. That's crazy. I don't believe you, video game. Number 2, the asparagus. Most people got in. Same as me. The Sims. Most people got in. Same as me. Ivan, roughly where I was, and then ultraviolet. People got 1 before me. Yeah. It is really the case that this is the question that killed me. Wow. Okay, maybe they were just thinking of what author has lots of words to categorize. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know enough about subdivision of Dewey Decimal. You believe those people cheated? Megalonics, thank you for being on my side. It's a large enough portion, though, that I kind of think they didn't cheat. If they cheated here, wouldn't they also cheat throughout the rest? Regardless, we're not calling anyone a cheater. Instead, we're going to find a new picture of Fritz to share with you all. Again, he's still in the room. Usually little Fritz word runs off as soon as I start talking in this streamer voice, but this time he is still here. So, 2 pictures, both taken by noms yesterday for you, and let's decide which one is going to be the new cat picture. Actually, I might leave it as just that. I do find that picture very funny. So, all right, picture number 1. Our friend bought Fritz a new toy. It is a collection of silkworm shells, silkworm pods, silkworm something. I don't know what they're called, but apparently they're leftover materials after stealing the silk from the silkworms. And so Fritz finds it absolutely delightful to play with, and I don't know why exactly, because other toys like this where you hang them in front of him or swing them near him, he kind of ignores in general. Maybe it's because they're like chunkier pieces for our chunkier buddy. You also see that he has begun, I think accidentally, tearing up the couch here. It's an inexpensive couch, but still not great. He's begun like digging his claws in, not to tear, but instead just to like hold himself a little bit. And I don't know if I need to cut his claws back even more so he can't do that. Obviously, I don't want to hurt him, but I wish he wouldn't do that. And I don't want to stop it. Anyway, picture number 2 of old Fritz doing the same thing, having a little fight there. This time being more excitable about the fighting. And yeah, he was really enjoying himself for probably about 5 or 10 minutes. We even convinced him to hop off of the couch and go fight it in the middle of the floor there. So there you go, Fritz being active, which is a scene you often don't see, but he's a very good boy. We do like him. I'll return him to I forgot to close my mouth, which is my favorite of pictures for him, because he doesn't mean to do it, but he is in fact a big old dum-dum. I shouldn't say that. He's my favorite. He's my favorite for sure. All right, team, time for you to play. Let's go ahead and do the Redactyl. Last time we did it, it was Mario. Today it's going to be instead Put Your Words In Now. Let's figure it out. It's a 7-letter word we're looking for, and I'm sure you figured out right away. The word is system number 1. Hey, Si, how's it going? System, I say no. Modern, I say 3 points on that one. What do numbers entitle me? How many letters are there? I couldn't find a way to turn this off, and I think a lot of people probably count out the winning terms. Yeah, that's what the 7 means. A few more then. Pizza! No pizzas today. It is Friday night date night. Nams and I are really split right now on whether we get pizza tonight, right? Often Friday night is let's watch a movie and have a pizza or 2. We save it, don't worry. But we've been kind of healthy in our eating for the past week and a half or so, and we've signed up for this, regular vegan meal service that's fairly healthy, and I don't know. Anyway, European, there are 3. The word capital, perhaps, there are none of those. How about the word offspring? The offspring, there's 1. How about Artemis with this spelling? There are none of those. Capital, we did before. Pickles, there's no pickles, unfortunately. The word ancient. 14 ancient things. An ancient blank. That should help quite a bit. Grass. There are none of those. Greek, there are 55. Something ancient Greek today, if you would. How about the word Greece itself? Apparently Greece was caught by Greek this time. Sometimes the root sharers are grabbed together, others less so. How about turkey? 1 turkey somewhere. God. There's 17 gods, but not on the front page. Is the hoplite. None of those. I like the idea, though. The mythology. Mythology. There are 5 mythologies. Language. There are none. Pottery. So many pottery shards. But none for us this time. Is it philosophy? That'd be cool. Nope. History. There's 2 of those. How about Artemis with a different spelling? Wave. 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 You are a very, very consistent viewer. You are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th guess on Artemis. I need you to justify yourself. I need you to justify yourself. I don't know what it was like before the redactions removed. I need a story. It's the name of the NASA mission. Oh, okay. I didn't know that it's called Artemis. I knew it was going, but all right. You all have convinced me we do not have a big old cheater in our midst. Very well. For a moment, though, I had some concerns. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and do knockout. Go ahead and do knockout. That's how we talk on this channel. Let's go ahead and knock out a Rizdactyl or 2, and then we will get to today's Xenonauts. I'm so excited to get back to Xenonauts. We'll see indeed. Hello, Lackey. How we doing? Welcome in. All right, in the giant page of Rizdactyls, we currently have, we refresh, 489. This weekend, you all might get to that 500 mark. It's been eluding us for a while. And thank goodness for that one. That's very funny, Nooster. Nooster has some good ones here. Cypher has a good one also. Let's see. There it is. George Plays Twitch. Thank you for gifting us sub to Dogberry. Definitely an excellent selection on that one. We do like, we do like you very much, George, and Dogberry, and everybody else. Thanks for your kindness. That's very funny. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and grab a random one first. I know what the second one will be, but the first one, a random one. Sure, I like it, I love it. Fears, this is yours. Fears, here we go. Fears, good luck. The song is back, Game Urchin. I don't know why, but I decided to add back in a few sound effects. Maybe it's because I'm now okay if the channel gets banned forever. I mean, I miss you all tremendously, but with that said, at least it's not my full-time job like it was for a while there. If I'd been banned, it'd been a disaster. Anyway, here we go. Is it a person? It is not a person. No. Is it a place? It's not a place. Is it fictional? Yes, it is fictional. Very good, very good. Is it an animal? It's not an animal today. No. Is it edible? Not in the normal sense. No. Mark asks or says, you're playing Xenonauts 2 earlier on. It's pretty good. I love it, Mark. Having so much fun with Xenonauts. Can't wait to get back into it in 15 minutes at most. Do they live in a swamp? No. Is it the title of a book? No. Is it a character? No, it's not a character. Fictional. Is it science fiction? It is indeed science fiction. Does it come from sci-fi? It does come from sci-fi. Is it a movie? It's not a movie, no. Is it Star Wars? It's not Star Wars, no. Is it the title of a movie? It's not the title of a movie, no. Is it a force? It is not a force. Remember, I had a professor in grad school who was convinced that scientific metaphysics made no sense because they can't even define what a force is. Is it about spaceships? Yes. Is it a specific character from a sci-fi show? No. Does it come from a comic book? No. Star Trek? No. Is it a series of books? Yes, it's a series of books. Not a book title, a series of books. I apologize for that. Is it hard sci-fi? I read this a very long time ago, and so I don't remember all of the ins and outs of it. You'll have to remind me on that one. Is it Foundation? Mission accomplished, no problems there. Welcome to Geektown, well done. The Foundation series, a science fiction novel series written by the American author Isaac Asimov, 42 to 1950. Behold, spaceships and other interplanetary fauna. Yeah, is it hard sci-fi? I honestly don't recall. Hello, everyone. Have I never seen Isaac Asimov before? Huh. Have I seen a very old Isaac Asimov, baby? Yes, I've seen this Asimov with the amazing sideburns through and through. Yes, so this is a weird angle, I suppose, to connect the two fellow. All very good, all very good. Let's go and do one more. Let's give those points to welcome to Geektown. Again, thank you for being with us today. Welcome to Geektown with the very quick points there. Good job. And then this one will be a little bit harder, I do believe, but let's see what happens. All right, we are now solved. Good. One that was submitted in the past little bit here. Which one did I decide on? All right, we'll go ahead and do this one right here. Newster, this one's yours. Friends, I wish you nothing but luck in your guesses. A new one is now on the screen, and thank you for your excellent engagement with me. I will say right now that someone did submit the Artemis mission. We will not be doing the Artemis mission today, I don't believe. But thank you for the fine suggestion anyway. Here we go. Is it man-made? Yes. Is it a historical location? No. Is it a person? No. Is it non-fiction? Yes. Is it organic? No. Its instantiations are, but it itself is not, I think. Is it gluten-free? It is not. Yes, it is gluten-free, I suppose. Is it a tool? No. Is it man-made in the way you like? Yes. It is a man-made thing, i.e. not made with man's, with like the inside of people, but instead with the outside, we'll say. Is it food? It is not food, no. Did it exist before 1880? I suspect so, yes. Yes, absolutely pre-1880. Is it an idea or a concept? Sure, absolutely. Artificially made? Sure, yep. Is it used to make other things? Yes, but don't go too far with that one. Is it a thingamajig? It is not a thingamajig, no. Not a thingamajig at all. Yep. Fritz would like to leave the room. Let me make sure the door's open. You ask a question, I'll be right back. Door open? Yeah. Okay. Buddy's gone on to live his life now. Can you open or close it? No. Is it a part of the physical sciences? Not really. Did the Greeks know of it? No. Is it related to linguistics? No. Porcupine, it's not a porcupine. Is it a process? Yes, I suppose. It is a process in some sense, yes. I can't answer just yes, no. What's the recap? It's man-made in the way you like. It's a process or idea or concept. I guess it can be instantiated. It existed before 1880, but the Greeks did not know of it. Is that what we got right now? I think that's what we got right now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We're learning history here. Yeah, I think we don't exactly have a clear sense of when it began. Or at least this page does not say. And so I'm going to use my best knowledge on it. Is it newspapers? It's not newspapers. Would the Mongols come across this in their conquest? I don't think so. Is an industrial process not that kind of thing? No. Is it part of everyday life that most people apply it each day? No. No, you would not see it daily. A Bible or biblical things? Nope, not religious in any sense. Is it mostly European in nature? No, I don't think so. Yeah, is it a skill? Yes, it is a skill. I'll tell you this, it won't help at all. The origin is allegedly Spanish. So allegedly it originates in Spain, we'll see. Is it academic? No. Is it associated with a particular region or place? So I think of it as American first, but that's probably just because American. Reading the site here, it exists, is used in places other than the US, but I think of American probably for my own biases. Number 0, no. Is it literary? No. The rodeo? No. Is it Moorish? Oh, listen, thank you for your email. I haven't checked it out yet, but I will soon. It's not Moorish? No. Style of cooking? No. Is it Tex-Mex? No. Let me see what hints were left for us on this one. An excellent hint I will save for a little bit. Is related to cowboys or vaqueros? No. Is it a food? It's not a food. No. No. Again, the origin Spain will not help you at all. Yeah, not useful even a little bit. Is it a lasso? No, it's not a. It's not a specific physical thing. Can it be worn? No. Is it related to the arts? No. Not the arts proper, nor even, yeah, that's a weird line. Is it a law? It's not Spanish. No, it's not. Is it a sport? It's not a sport, no. Is it political? Not in a substantial sense, no. Everything's political, man. Is it Cuban cigars? I like it, but no. Is it a part of a specific culture? It depends on how narrowly you want to draw culture, but like, is it, Bolivian? Not in that way, no. Alright, I'm going to give you the hint now. This hint works really well if you know what it is, and, well, you'll see what you think of the hint. Here we go. Good luck, it won't help. Good luck, it won't help. Is it STEM related? It is not STEM related. Line dancing, no. Is it a game? It is a game. It is absolutely a game. Excellent narrowing there. Excellent narrowing indeed. It's a game. It's a game. Good job on that one. I think of games as processes, but it was a weird question to respond to. Portal because the cake is a lie? No. Is it chess? No. Is it a card game? It is a card game, yes. Monkey see, monkey do? No. Is it a form of gambling? Yes. Is it poker? It is not poker. Is it spades? No. Is it Uno? Uno. It's not Uno. I guess you know it's not Uno. Blackjack. It's not blackjack. Nope. Not the blackjack. Euchre, not euchre, but thank you. What other card games are they? Go Fish, no. Is it the game? It is not the game, but you've lost it, etc. Is it Toledo Hold'em? Nope. Solitaire? Nope. Is it 52 card pickup? It's very funny, but no, it's not. Is it Cribbage? No. Is it War? No. Old Maid? No. Baccarat, no. Briska, I don't know what that is, but no. Is it played with more than 52 cards? No. Bridge, no. Pinochle, no. Does it have a Spanish name? Presumably it does, but the one that I would use for it does not have a Spanish name. Rummy, no. Tarot, no. Does it use a standard Diamond, Hearts, Clubs, Spade deck? I'll help here. It uses part of a standard, etc. Burro, I don't believe so, no. No. I would know it's a Spanish word anyway. Burro Spanish means donkey, right? Absolutely. Burrito, little donkey. Hearts, no. Euchre, no. Is it luck-based rather than skill-based? No. Does it use anything to accompany the cards? No. Baccarat? No. Is it luck-based rather than skill-based? No. You're close. Good luck. It won't help you. Scopa or Scapa? Scupa? Nope. Okay, I have a big hint that will actually help quite a bit. It's implied by the clue, but Gwent, no. I love Gwent. Briska, no. Escoba, no. Is it card throwing? It's not card throwing. Samak? These are amazing games. I know nothing about them. Let me help with this. I knew of this before the puzzle, before the page presented to me. And the clue, good luck, it won't help you, means the game is not a fair game. It is not a fair game. Good luck, it won't help you. Pokino, I don't know what that is, but no. 3 card Monty! Dogberry, well done getting that one. Also known as Find the Lady and 3 card Trick is a confidence game in which victims or marks are tricked into betting a sum of money on the assumption they can find the money card among 3 face down cards. There you go. This thing right here, one of these cards is the lady, follow the lady, they move them around, and then of course they palm the card you want to find and switch out another one, and there you go. The reference to being rigged, got the answer? Absolutely, Dogberry. Absolutely a fun one, and good job on that one. Yeah, I appreciate that all of you immediately think of fair games, games that are just and good and right, and that evil does not come to your mind. If the next random one is a very, very easy one, it's not. Okay, that's enough for today then. So let's go and play some Xenonauts, friends. Welcome back in again. Thank you for hanging out with me on this lovely day. I do need to leave a tiny bit early today. We have an all-faculty meeting at noon today, so I'll probably leave about 11:45 my time, which is 15 minutes earlier than usual, and I'm sorry for that, especially on a day when, yeah, I don't get to stream that much anymore. Oh, speaking of which, so tomorrow is the end of Hanami season, flower viewing season, when the trees are in fullest bloom of cherry blossoms especially. And Nams really wants to go to the park tomorrow to go see the flowers during the time when I would normally stream. I think it's gonna rain tomorrow. Let's find out together. Let's learn together about whether it will rain tomorrow in Tokyo. Tokyo forecast, weather, etc. AccuWeather. Hmm. Whatever. Saturday, downpours. I think I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I told Noms that, sweetie, I'm happy to go with you. It's a really important thing to do. IRL stream, so actually I got Noms to agree that if we do go to flower viewing over the weekend, I will do a small stream from there. Now, I don't want to be the jackass that's running around, like, yelling at his phone, yo, chat, look at those trees, right? That's not going to be me. It'll probably be like, look, here's my picnic blanket. I'm eating a sandwich, that kind of thing. But we'll see. Anyway, probably stream tomorrow, but fair warning in case it actually, yeah, it's gonna rain all day. It's gonna rain all day. There'll be a stream tomorrow, don't you worry. I had to view the Blossom retain the visa. So two really nice things about that. Number one, I have an elementary school maybe 3 blocks away that has 4 or 5 absolutely giant, beautiful, beautiful trees. And I'm always just so delighted to see them because they're right by the house. We go for little walks, and there they are. And then number two, our university has a few cherry trees also, and they bloom so nicely. And then another guy has a plum tree near us, and it blooms also. Slightly different color, but it's good indeed. You'd give me a lot of bits for me to treat you that way. You mean like running around the park, causing a scene for nice Japanese people? I will never do that. I don't want to say I'm unbribable for this one, but I think I am. Japan is a nice place. It is a quiet place. There's a place where people give one another room and space and peace. And if I were running around causing a scene, I wouldn't get arrested for it, but I'd feel really bad. I'd feel like maybe I don't belong here after all. If it's like, yo, chat, I'm a jerk. Oh, just say these words. I mean, I can't imagine being in that for anything other than April Fool's stream. I unfortunately missed April Fool's, and my YouTube April Fool's Day video is not up yet. So bad. Behind on everything right now, so we'll see. All right, team, welcome back. Oh yeah, we have a slight problem, which is I didn't find the button to build a new base until the end of last stream. So I got one nice little base here. I also didn't find the button to raise more money until last stream also. And yeah, because of that, when the invasion comes, we're probably all just gonna die. I'm trying now to build up what I need to get a second base going, but we are so far behind the curve on technology that, we'll see what happens. But we may have to restart next week. We'll see indeed. Power Axe, you bought this game and started playing it yesterday because of watching the stream. That's awesome. I love knowing that when people see me having fun, they also will occasionally go on and have fun too. So thank you for being with us, and thank you for enjoying yourself. And oh yeah, yesterday for the first time, we knocked down a destroyer, a bigger ship than previously, and so we're gonna go fight a destroyer and see how this does. I have a very small pile of influence points. I need more of those in order to start buying off people around the world. But again, I wish that I had been building more over the past few days in game. All right. Who gets to go this time? Camisa Roja. You go every single time. We have 2 assaulters. We're missing right now a rifle person. And our lieutenant was badly wounded. But luckily we have Lieutenant Otatoda. We have an assaulting lieutenant and a rifle person lieutenant. Yeah, so the kind of thing we're going to right now, Destroyer is the biggest ship we've seen so far. So I don't want to bring along too many low-level characters. We do have a private at the bottom to avoid that. So, Vitate, how you looking? Like, ideally, I need a bunch of time units and health right now. Sergeant Major Fedifis, I feel very bad about that. Might be deal they have 4 hangars, 3 for fighters, and 1 for a troop ship. Yeah, I only have 3 right now, but I only have $1 million. Like we are substantially behind the curve on everything. But yeah, I'd love to have another fighter. I'd love to have a missile launcher, etc., etc., etc. So if we all die, it's a-okay. No worries. All right. I want to send a sergeant out. Okay, Waver, you are on, my friend. Congratulations. And then I should probably find a way to spread out XP. So Power Axe, you may end up going home here. I have 1 assaulter. It's Sergeant Major George plays game. Wow. And George already has 3 out of the more than 3 medals that are possible. 4 more enemies in a single mission, eliminating 5 hostile units, and was wounded. Oh, there's a bonus for going and fighting a UFO. I should get that for George if possible. Power X already has it. So you're gonna go home, my friend. George, welcome to the team. And we do want to get as many of these awards as possible, as they do very nicely pile up stats and such. Hey, Grubzilla, good seeing you. How you doing? Welcome indeed. And as always, my little robot gets no real bonuses here. This slot right here is the one for the UFO. Civilian already has it. You might go home, then we'll see. Geektown does not have it. Nulfiend does. Okay. Now, because it's a destroyer, I don't want to bring along only people who don't have it yet. Grobzilla is the other sniper. How much worse are you, my friend, than Nulfiend? Yeah, all numbers go down, unfortunately, by a pretty substantial amount. I'm sorry, Grubzilla. Next time there's an easy mission, I'll bring you along. Nulfiend, it's you. You're useless? You're not useless. Everyone gets a turn eventually. I'm missing a rifleman. And we gotta decide if we need a shield here. Yeah, for breaching, I absolutely need a shield. Now, Jim, are you gonna be the shield this time? Hello? Jim's already earned the UFO one. 65-67 versus 50-52. Geektown. I don't want you to die, my friend. I believe. Okay. One more rifle person, ideally. An assaulter would be fine also, but I'd like a good rifle person. Right? Sergeant Corporal, yeah. We want a Sergeant Major rifle person if possible. Lord Rar, you don't have that yet. Squantoon does. R-Squared does not. Alright, R-Squared is amazing. We're going to go ahead and get you a nice pile of metal. We've selected a team. Corporal's coming along. Corporal Reality. Sergeant Geektown. Gonna be good. Alright, because we're breaching, we'd like very much to have a variety of flashbangs especially. That'd be really, really cool if so. So anyone without a flashbang is going to get at least one flashbang. Who has... No one has the stun gun. So one of the riflemen will get a stun gun, I believe. Or I can give it the shield just in case, I guess. But if I give it to you, you can't have your normal gun, correct? Yeah. I need more strength on Geektown if possible. Alright. Waver, you take that. You're going to drop behind your stun club. You don't need that right now. Currently we have 8 free points. How much is a rebreather? It's only 6. Cool. Can I jam all of these things in here? I believe the answer is yes. I was about to say no, but there we go. Wow. Waver's looking real good there. Waver does not have the right rifle, though. Okay. So that's that. I have 2 assaulting shotguns. Gotta make sure they're assigned to my breachers. Very good. You have quite a bit of open carry weight, George, so I'd like to give you what? I'd like to give you better accuracy. And that's... You're looking good, George. Looking good. Waiver. You're set up best I can. Look at... reality. Yeah, you're not much, my friend. So I'm going to give you... nothing, possibly? Possibly nothing. R squared. You need a different rifle. Good, good. You have 7 carry weight left, so I'll give you this also. You do not have a flashbang. I need to change that out. If possible, to one of these. Actually, you know what? R's supposed to be far enough away that I doubt you'll need to do flashing. Smoke is useful on riflemen so they can run away if need be. Little buddy Geek Town here. Little buddy Geek Town has 6 carry weight left, so... I don't know what you're going to get, my friend. Not much. Our sniper has 6 left. Smoke. We'll give you a flashbang also for running away if need be. Okay, does everyone have armor on right now? It's like an extra armor... Aha! There we go. R squared, good see ya. Very good. Assaulters wearing heavy armor. I haven't used a heavy character in a very long time. I'm not sure if I should use a heavy here. Our heavy rifles are still the old school ones. I think we're currently working on getting laser beams. That'd be neat. Alright, how well set up are we? Assaulter number 1, I want on the front actually. George, you're the right side defender. Waver is a lower level rifleman, so that's right. Okay. Shield here. I'm going to put my strongest rifleman there. I'll put you right behind the robot. The worry, as always, is we're going to get grenaded as we land. That'd be pretty bad if so. Alright, team, here we go. Down to visit a destroyer. Hello. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I always hate ending stream on a cliffhanger, but in this case... definitely had to do so. An alien spacecraft has crashed in the region. We must eliminate any surviving extraterrestrials so we can recover the wreckage for further study. Last time we did this with a smaller UFO, a Scout, we accidentally had our little robot buddy drive over top of a council, command center, the only one on the ship. And so I need to do a better job this time of not driving over important things if possible. Here we go, team. Welcome to the grassy part. Do recall that trees are the most solid walls one has ever seen. Speaking of things being seen, we do not know where the UFO is, but that's okay. All right, number 1. George, turn that direction. Pop out. Turn that direction. All right, no one's behind us on this side, thank goodness. George, take that rock, please. Turn this direction. Hello. Okay. So a couple things. I don't know how George saw that by shifting direction, looking that way. Number 2, 90 HP on a new kind of enemy. Obviously want to knock it out. That enemy is carrying a laser rifle of some sort, or maybe a laser shotgun. I'm not sure which one. They're also undercover. So am I able to get my sniper into useful position with 49 points remaining? They have a 64% chance of shooting. So the hard question now is, do I get my sniper probably to here actually, and set up for return fire? I think the answer is yes. Though we can't crouch effectively, can we? What is the chance of a lower aimed shot? From 64 to 40, we get plus 10 for crouching. So 64 versus 50, I'll stay at 64. Of course, the possible issue with the sniper is if there's an enemy here and they get flanked. Alright, other side now. Weaver, what do you find? You find nothing currently. Okay. There may be an enemy here. I would like you to secure this side for now. Look for enemy. If there's one here, they deserve to win. That's fine. Crouch. Wait. Alright, front door. Why did I not move my robot out first? Robot out first is the thing I do every time, but this time I did not do so. Robot's job is to go see what's here, ideally. Hey! It's a local with an assault rifle. I mean, shine on you, crazy diamond, obviously. So local with assault rifle is the only character we see right now. You're gonna roll me here, buddy. Oh, I always feel I can send Buddy out to drive over things. Now, he wouldn't be able to get there at this time. Also, I could have moved fewer steps and launched a missile, but with a civilian there, I prefer not to do so. Alright, George, I would like you not to be standing here, but instead just turn this way. And the item in front of you is not full cover, so you're going to stay there, my friend. And in the front row, what do I do with you? I have Shield Geek Town in preparation for eventual breach. I guess for right now, I'll move you to here. Yeah, I don't like splitting up my team too much, but just in case we get flanked, it'd be genuinely awful. Let's send the other assaulter. So George is here. I want to have a shotgun on this side just in case. And we have 2 more rifle people. And ideally, I want them to be able to return fire against this guy. Oh, you know what? I should send both shotguns this direction in hopes of knocking him out. Who is the character with the spare... 1 second. Someone has equipped... maybe in bag. The stun gun. Did I not bring the stun gun? Wait, really? There it is. I put it in inventory, not in hand. Okay, I lied, Waver. Next turn you have to go back this direction. I'm gonna need you. Reality, take the corner here. It's a whole bunch of running for you, unfortunately. We duck, we can still have a weak fire. And then R squared. You'll push forward to here. And duck. Alright, team. That is mission number 1. Turn number 1. Run, civilian! Run! Cat. Now, civilian with gun. I'm so interested in what he's gonna do. Civilian with gun fired once. I can't see in what direction, unfortunately, but I heard a shot. Okay. We are learning things in a hurry. That's a horror show. Yeah. So a few things. Number 1, brother moved here 1 step, turned this way, did not shoot. And so it definitely has reaction time left. Number 2, the civilian with gun was killed here, and it left behind one of these little buddies. What that means is... oh! It attacked but did not kill guy with gun. What that means, though, is... where is it? Is it possible there's a little buddy all by itself there? That seems really unlikely. We've knocked one of these out before, so we don't need to bring another one home. I thought that would be one of the bigger spitters back here. We don't see it. Nothing a missile won't solve. I'll get that real soon. Now, speaking of missiles, I'd like to destroy the cover if possible. Okay, there are lots of things in the way. Lots of things in the way. I have 34 points left for my shot. 28, 31, 32. Yeah, there's no good shot right now for this. And I don't want to go too much farther forward. Oh, can't I ride over these things? Hello, we knew there was one somewhere. Haha! And this is why the robot is the greatest character of all time. Alright, so 55 health. I think for right now, I'm just going to leave robot where it is. It'll probably end up shooting this thing on reaction. We want to knock this out if possible. It's carrying a biogun, though, that fires those little spiders out. So we have to drive for some more of them. We'll see what happens. Okay. We know it has reaction left, so we do not want to rush in with a gunner quite yet. My sniper right now has a 76 shot. If we go to here, you have your weaker shot, but 67. Here, we have no shot. If I move you forward, chance of hitting is 48, it looks like. Or I can throw to destroy it gets too far. I can throw to here. So I could expose this fellow and try to knock out the cover. But let's hold off on that right now and shoot our shot. Awesome. It didn't return fire. So I'm guessing it's out of range right now. We could... I need to move in closer to talk about shotgun guys knocking it out. I could throw in smoke and advance the shotguns. Or I could have the sniper take the shot at 76. At 84. If this is a kill, oh well. Hello, where's your shot? Awesome. 12 HP left. Feels like I can send in a shotgun and deal with it. So for this turn, George, my weaker sniper, or weaker shotgun, I just want you to advance this far. Yeah? Yeah. Slow and steady. There is no rush on this map, not even a little bit. Okay. We know there's an enemy here we'd like to knock out. There's no one knock-outing there right now. So, I think we ignore this side for the moment. And we send... Put reality here. They're exposed to a possible shot. If I put them here... I think they're covered on both sides. Yeah? We might not be able to shoot. Hello? So 0 to there, but the close one does not block. Okay. If they're not covered from the right-hand side, so be it. Geek Town, I don't know, man. I guess I could use you to help advance on that, but I think we're fine for right now. So maybe you stay, I don't know. Run, Rotota, run! Oh, surprise! Okay. Things suddenly changed in a big way with the second one there. Okay. So immediately, we move you in to eat time units if need be. Nothing yet. It's in range, so I think it should have shot for the move. You go and shoot. Okay, it has no time units left. Awesome. How much damage can I do with the stun gun? Yeah, 16 through 25 armor. Not what I need. So, I'm going to run a shotgun in there. 83 by 3. From here, 69 by 3. so here, 69, there, 68. All right, good luck, brother. Don't kill it. Oh, that's fine. It's dying is good enough for now. All right, you're gonna duck. We are clear for the moment. There is an enemy here. Okay. Oda Toda, I'm gonna leave you there. Waver, I'm gonna move you here to help with stunning out this one instead. I think that's a turn. Run! Good hide. Good hide, civilian. Oh man, civilian with gun. Civilian with gun. Hey! 33 damage, civilian with gun. That's amazing. We hear movement up that way. Oh. Okay. I mean, I knew that they were going to do some damage to the healing. Not good. Okay, a few words now. Number one, I knew that the buddy here was going to shoot the robot. For some reason, I thought it wouldn't spawn. Because we just do this. And continue driving over them forever. We love it. Alright, because of the heal, things are awkwarder than they were before. George can get very, very close, but not quite there. So, George, you're going to advance again. And sure do hope it doesn't walk across like that. From where you are, George, you can fire on it if need be. R², I sort of want you to just shoot it. I don't want the sniper to get a kill. Oh, the sniper has the wrong rifle. Is that true? No, the sniper has right rifle, no worries. So 46, please don't high roll. Alright, George, I'm sorry for wasting your time and running you all the way over here. Most distressing that. Yeah, when I want the high roll, I don't get it. When I do want the high roll, I don't get it. How this game works, always. 26, we can duck. Maybe we can get this buddy knocked out. We'll see what happens. There you go. We know there's an enemy sound from that way, so we'll see how it goes. Friends, an ad break is coming. Don't you worry. You won't miss anything much except for me running in circles and being dismayed over my sniper killing things. That's right. That's what we do here. Where can I get cover for Waver? There, obviously. There is good also. The reason that's good is I can have, sorry, Kamisa roll back. And let it overwatch with the gun if need be. Waver, you're done for now. Sniper, I don't know what to do with you. I'm actually very disappointed in you right now, Sniper. So we know that this side's clear, so we'll advance the Sniper as far as we can. No worries there. Shield unit, I don't know, man. Please don't find any more enemies right now. I really don't need more enemies. We see that one. We don't exactly want to engage with it right now. And so, Oda Toda, next turn I want you on it. Please no enemies behind, if you don't mind. Hey, thanks. Okay, not going to be shooting. That is correct. Run! Oh, it's possible the assault rifle gets the kill here. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you for the miss. No! Hello? Hello there? Okay. Well, most unfortunate. I mean, I'll take it, fine, whatever. I'm glad we found this ship at this point. Great. There are things in there to knock out with the power of smoke and so on. Is this gonna get all the kills? Can I recruit you? Where are we? I think we're in like Laos, I believe. Something like that. So I need to find a Laotian person to join the team, obviously. There's an enemy over here somewhere we need to deal with next. Before anything else, let's have you roll to here. And look that way. Nothing. Let's give cover for Giant Rifleman. Cool. I should move the shotguns to breach positions, but we gotta deal with ours here. I see a little blood there. That purple blood is of aliens in general, I believe. Let me go ahead and send yeah, my lower tier rifles over, if I can. Move to the not die position. And the team is very split right now in a way I don't exactly like. Alright, shield, can you give me cover up here right now? Good enough. And they'll put Otatoda right next to you, which is definitely not where you should be for cover, but that's okay. Surely you won't die, Otatoda. You're a lieutenant. They'd never kill a lieutenant, right? That's how the game works. You're fine. Waver with the stun gun. I'm going to move you towards the ship. Did not move that far. Happily, you can stop moving that far with the good old right click while running. Nothing there. Fine. Get down. Cool. R squared. I really don't want to engage them yet, so I'm just going to set up a perimeter, we'll call it. Go to here. Stay standing. One trouble with this is we know there's a bug producer there. If it pops out and makes a bug, we can't crush it currently. Unfortunately. Sniper has a good line here. The line from here is questionable at best, correct? Yes, trees in the way. The line from here is the same, I believe. Yes? Oh, wrong button. Wait, what key is it to plan your shooting from that location? Alt, maybe? No. I thought it was Control or Shift. But neither one is giving me from this location. That's weird. Is it still my Japan run? It is still my Japan run, yes. Well, you just stay there. Lots of places where you can't fight at all. We'll be fine. Go, George, go! Somebody turning with you. Good job. That's enough for now. Okay. Let's see if we all die. No, don't run towards the UFO. Assaulter in! Assaulter finds a target! Oh! Only 50 HP here. So 50 versus the earlier 90. I wonder if the 90 is a higher level character. So at least one enemy here, possibly two. I don't know if I can knock out this turn, but let's talk to the civilian and see what he can CCC. The one. Hey. Kids and Britches! What's up, my friend? Thank you for 98 months! 98 months subscribing. That's mighty, mighty kind of you. Hope you're doing very well as always. And yeah, thank you sincerely for being here with us. Did you kill a person? Or is there another enemy in here? Kids, again, thanks for your generosity. I have so many kind of resubs today. I really appreciate all of them. Okay, be right back with you. After these messages, we'll be right back. So I want to know whose blood this is. I don't believe it's this guy's. We want to get Oda Totem position for next turn. Taking swings at this thing. If we go to here, you can duck. No additional enemies found, thank goodness. Otatoda, you're gonna go here. You're not gonna shoot this turn. Turn that way and duck. Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense. I don't want the man with the assault rifle to kill it, is really what it comes to. Honestly and sincerely, that's what I don't want. So I need to leave it at full health, which means I just want to get out of the way. Hey, punch the hole, right? We can do that. We can't return fire here. Man, having to like keep in mind that manless assault rifle is killing all the characters sure is something. Reality, you come support this direction if you please. I believe you have actually no cover on that angle. This might be in the way though. Good. You duck for the turn. You move forward, pivot, duck. Nulfine, how do I get you a better sniper line? Well, we said over here seems good. And George, this may be a premature push. Hopefully they stay inside. Gosh, I'd like that. Okay, one more round of pistol overwatch. Here we go! I'm grateful that my characters are all still alive. This is the third kill that now the assault rifle has gotten. Genuinely, I am furious. Alright team, alright team. We know there's at least one more big boy in there, and our desire is to capture a big boy. And so we will attempt to capture a big boy. No, I saw the big guy running around. I was just feeling overly dismayed. So at least 2 enemies in there. And that's fine. That's fine. Alright. It is time to set up as if we believe that we're gonna win. So ideally I want to go here for the breach, but not till we're all set up. So we'll run to the side here. We'll pivot this way. We'll duck. Alright, alright. Reality, do you have a flashbang? You do not have a flashbang. So you are ordinary gunner person. Sniper from where you are right now. Guaranteed shot on the entire door, except where George is. You don't even need to duck, but I'll do so anyway. Cool. You're a hero. Just stay there. George, I want to get you to the side here as well. Fantastic. If there's an enemy outside, it's the rudest thing ever, frankly. So this side has returned fire, but not good. Why don't you give everyone assault rifles? I have no idea. I like the variety of weapons for various ways of engaging with the world. I think it's fun to have people who are shotgunners and so on. It's always a good time. Wave, you are not the point of the attack. You're the finisher who is going to stun out somebody, hopefully. Reality, you see well enough. Just stay there. Geek Town, not Jim. Geek Town. I should probably go scout back here, but I'm not going to. So when we get attacked from the back, we'll all have a good laugh. Oda Toda, Master Breacher. Wait, one of the characters I thought was a Breacher is not. Oh, R Squared is going to be the Gas Man, I assume. Or whatever we call him these days. Alright, here we go, team. If the assault rifle person goes in there and gets kills, we're not going to be happy. Alright, he's waiting with his first prey. Internal doors opened and closed. So nobody outside quite yet. I said Oda Toda stand up and duck for genuinely no reason. Good. Very, very good. Alright. Kamiha Roja. There's no cover I want to destroy right now. And frankly, I don't want to destroy anything inside the ship, but desperate times, etc. Okay, so Oda Toda, continue coming on over. Okay, so next turn is probably going to be breach, breach, breach. Okay. Okay. Can you get over to here? No. If I move Waver to here, though, I always have a moment right now of, am I being overly aggressive? And the answer almost every time is, yes, of course I am. But, you know, we'll see. Can you get here? You can. Awesome. Turn down. Good. Sniper still has a straight line in. Gotta be very careful to get the door open. I think the doors only stay open for one turn when you open them, so we'll see. Geek Town is mobile defense. I don't know, man. You're a little behind right now. We'll catch up for you, hopefully. All right. Does anyone come to visit this time? They do. Sniper shot. Not a kill. Awesome. Awesome. A kill, less awesome. So we're not going to be able to knock one out this time, unfortunately. Cat. With the door open, we saw the enemies retreat into here. I just want to capture a living something. This fight. We can wait till they come out again. But I don't think that makes sense right now. So, Oda Toda, I'm going to have you get down and open the door in a moment. Have George in position also. The same thing. Okay. We still have a shot across all of this. If they stay inside, we have bigger problems. Okay. I'm going to roll my robot in, and I'm not going to crush anything. Shield person. You're going to go to the middle also. You're going to turn. You're going to duck. Behind you is going to be my thrower, who doesn't have a flashbang. Who has a flashbang, team? All right. Waver the Stunner has a flashbang. We can drop them on the floor if need be. I thought I said everyone take a flashbang this time, and I just didn't do so. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. As a Waver, I actually don't want to use it this way, but if need be, I will. Okay. Open the drawbridge. I'm right-clicking. Do I not know how to open the door? Do I have to blow the door? Or just walk through? Cool! Look at us walking through. Alright, so this direction is exposed. If we go here, turn, duck, I can have Geek Town and the robot be frontline defensive. Yeah, the issue with this is if the door opens and closes each turn, my sniper will not be able to return fire if things get dicey. Okay. That's enough for this turn. Fine. Fine. Geek Town. Get in there. Go down. Turn. Shotguns forward. I can't remember if shotguns can go over the wall. So they can get there somehow. Though I'm not quite sure how that is. You're good, Geek Town. All right. I'm going to have you drop your flashbang. You're going to move to here to be the door opener if need be for right now. R squared. Grab that flashbang, please. Not that tile. That tile. Okay, you're now overweight. You're going to put down the grenade. We do not want to break things inside of there. You can't throw this turn. That's fine. If they have an AoE weapon, we have big problems as usual. Okay, you're going to move to here also. We have door openers in place. Sniper forward. Not sure about cover. Alright. Do they come out? They do. Hello! So Geektown. So Geektown, we need to have a chat, Geektown. I thought they were going to come out of this side. Instead, they came out of this side. Now, why is this one dead? Did someone return fire? I couldn't see it in the hail of everything else. Okay, are you around the corner? You, oh, hello, Fred. Hello, okay, hello, Fred. So Big Boy here had a tremendous amount of damage output, also has a tremendous amount of genuine everything else. So shoot it once. Thank you. It's gotta get knocked. It doesn't have to. I'd like to get knocked out very, very much. So reality through. Shoot it also. Doesn't die. 30 HP I can possibly do. So I need to get stuns now. No. Okay. Go hit it. 19 points. Awesome. Can you duck still? No. If we miss the stun, please don't miss the stun. I'm exposing this character way too much. Awesome. Okay. Civilian Soldiers called. Hope it was the only one that had the big old assault rifle thing. Okay. Okay. Shotgun forward. Cover this direction. Hey, you can't. Great. I spent 20 points on you. Robot this direction. Okay. You have return fire if need be. So we know that the Mentark is kind of here. We've already captured one, so it just needs to die. Cover. I don't have any return fire on right now. I spent so much fighting that one. Okay, reality, you're really exposed. I think I meant to leave the robot here for you, and definitely didn't do so. So there you go. There you go. There you go. Please don't die, George. Sniper, I don't know when the door's gonna close. See, this is the part where my sniper becomes useless. They do have a flashbang, and they could potentially go pistol if need be. Hello, door. George is hit only once. Is bleeding. Hello, Mentark. Sniper missed. Okay. George is in such bad shape. George is berserking. Alright, stop shooting your friends. Good kill. Good kill. I don't think George actually wants to hurt his friends. He just got a little overly excited, a little antsy as pantsies. We can't have George dying. George was like 2 HP, unfortunately. Oh my goodness, George. We know there's one more in there somewhere, at least. So the Mentark is the driver. Please don't drive over anything this time. Thank you. Okay. If it opens the door, we're ready. I have Oda Toda ready as shotgun guy. I don't think I want to get a stun this time. We'll see. I might end up using them this turn. Sniper, a flashbang would be good, but getting you like in the right spot for that might be a little challenging. Also, you can't throw from that close in. Yeah, you can't throw. No, you can't throw. You need 39 points. Foolish sniper. Gotta get you out of there. R squared, you're gonna cover this way. Foolish sniper, can you get back out again? No. You're gonna cuddle in the corner here if need be. Not your proudest moment. So George may end up dying. Please stop berserking. Reality. you can get out good. Okay. Waver's ready to rock. I have 1, 2 character fight, and then a proper knockout. I believe the enemy here, assuming only 1, has 40 HP. 70. Turn and fire. A miss at that range? A miss at that range? Wow. That was not the plan. I may need to go in and just unload into him with everything. Okay, George. Not George, sorry. Oratoda. 75 by 3, fine. Fine. No worries. No worries at all. Whew! Flashbanging would be a good call there also, with only the robot inside, but it worked out. Is Geektown actually dead? 35% chance of staying alive, I believe. Geektown's actually dead. I'm sorry, Shield person. Dear sweet Shield person, how did it come to this? I'm so sorry. That said, R² earned the Golden Star for killing 5 total hostiles. We visited the aliens, bravery awards. We still did not get a symbiote corpse, unfortunately. Or Mantid? No, Mantid corpse we haven't gotten yet. Due to the assault rifle guy. So new Mentar corpse, civilian corpses, 1 captured civilian, and an alien poison grenade. Alright. Geektown took so many shots simultaneously. It was not a nice moment for anybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry that it needed to happen to you, but it just did. Alright, we know about UFO hull plating. We can observe the civilian if we want to. We're currently working on laser weapons. That's pretty cool. Here is the Mentark. We have a captured living one. I guess we didn't kill it. We kept it on just in case. But here you go. As a plasma cannon and a tentacle, and it's flying. It's a grotesque alien creature that resembles an enormous fleshy brain with a single oversized eyeball protruding from the front section. As one might expect, this biological tissue is extremely soft and can be easily damaged using only human hands. Strangely, your soldiers report Mentarks to be surprisingly resilient foes. A single shot from a modern rifle could catastrophically damage something so delicate. You must employ a miniaturized energy shield for protection. The mechanical section of the creature sits with an armored shell fabricated from alien alloys. The innards consist of a sizable alenium power units and an extensive array of electronic communication components, plus the integrated weapon system. The design of the weapon appears consistent with standard alien plasma rifle, but the ability to draw power directly from the Mentark's power unit allows it to overcharge the emitter and inflict heavier damage than its handheld cousins. A network of vectored thrusters allow the Mentark to hover in place, or slowly propel itself to a new position. Around these thrusters are 8 mechanical tentacles. It's an octopus. Allows it to, that end in fine points, presumably used for manipulating nearby objects when required. DNA sequencing suggests the Mentark is chimeric, containing genetic material from a number of different sources. Indeed, even small quantities of human DNA are present. Sadly, what motivation the aliens may have had for creating a bizarre creature remains a mystery. Number 2, civilians are energy resistant, so I'm guessing lasers don't work well on them. Regeneration of 50. The unit has the ability to regenerate damage sustained in combat. At the start of each turn, it will gain a stated number of HP. This also heals bleeding wounds. It does not heal stun damage. It does not see well, so negative 2% accuracy for each tile of range. This was the Geektown problem. The enemy got in real close real quick. Its weapon is a civilian claw, so it's very strong in melee, it looks like. Poor arm penetration, heavy damage to the unarmored units. Also high chance of causing bleeding wounds rather. Alright, story time, here we go. Please go away, thank you. The reptilian creature known as the Civilian is an imposing physical specimen, standing roughly 2 meters tall and weighing almost 150 kilograms. It appears to be warm-blooded with sharp claws and savage teeth that imply a carnivorous diet and a predatory origin. The majority of the body mass can be attributed to the unusually heavy skeleton and scaly hide of the creature, along with the remainder consisting largely of raw muscle. Unsurprisingly, this hulking physique makes the creature rather difficult to kill in battle. Furthermore, rumors are circulating among soldiers that civilians possess some form of rapid regenerative ability. It appears to be a plausible claim, given almost 10% of their blood consists of coagulants, and unspecified stem cells, although capturing a live specimen should allow us to verify the facts of the matter. Despite its fearsome appearance, the Cynic possesses a well-developed brain that implies only slightly less intelligence than the average human, that is, similar to one of our engineers. However, these creatures are reportedly ponderous by nature, react slowly to unexpected situational changes. Thankfully, the remarkable physical attributes of Civilian are somewhat offset by their vision, which is superb at short distances, but rapidly becomes indistinct at range, perhaps implying the natural habit of the creature is thick vegetation. Civilians are best engaged at distance, beyond the reach of their deadly claws, where their marksmanship is compromised by poor eyesight. Also, the UFO Destroyer, we captured one of these. The Destroyer is a larger and more powerful craft than the Scout, measuring slightly less than 40 meters in length. The heavy armor grants the craft significantly improved survivability, but thankfully also appears to have reduced overall speed and agility. Analysis of the Destroyer suggests it's constructed to fulfill multiple roles. The armor is thickest on the underside of the vessel, which may signify use as a ground attack craft. However, the large interior space and sizable frontal airlock implies it can also ferry troops or supplies when required. Substantially increased power generation appears to be responsible for the improved performance of the craft. That is, the engines and weapon systems are no larger than those on the Scout. Instead, the Destroyer's large reactors simply feed them more energy. The result's a vessel that poses a genuine threat to the X-25 Angel Interceptor, while also being capable of carrying more crew and cargo. It thus seems safe to assume these destroyers will soon become commonplace in our skies. We have a lot of things to learn about, oh my goodness. And my question is, team, should I continue building up my lone base, or should I be trying to save for another base? I just don't know. We have enough of the baby symbiotes that we can do ballistic testing on them to gain knowledge about their weak points. Let's get to that. Let's learn how to fight at least one enemy, the Crushables, but whatever. Alright. So Geektown has died. Like, nobody likes that. At the same time, though, push one good base first, they have it fully staffed, then a second one. So I think the only issue with that, and I don't mean to be rude in any way, is because we're in Japan, the number of missions we get is very few, as there's so much blue all around. But if it's the case, I should continue building up a good base. I can, like, invite more researchers aboard. I can build my very first missile battery. Pew pew! No, I can't. Why can't I? Limited power, probably? Yes. So I can upgrade my generators. Though that requires me to research. That requires me to do the upgraded generator, which is all of my selenium. Let's do it. Where to put the second base? In Japan also. Absolutely no. I'll probably throw it into Europe, South America. It depends on, I mean, I want to cover as much as possible. Put in Cyprus or Crete. I don't know which island is which, so I'm not sure about that one, unfortunately. Put in Okinawa, maybe so. We'll see how it goes. So much here. Yeah, it's not all gonna be Japan, of course, but power availability is 5. I don't think I can build anything with 5 power, unfortunately. Storerooms are cheap. But no, once the upgrade is done, we'll be able to build quite a few more things, including our air defenses, maybe. Right. Speaking of storerooms, hello things! What junk do I have for you? Various old rifles. The captured cleaner leader. It's just some guy, but okay. Hooray money. Okay. Just put in Malta. I think Malta's to the left of Italy, maybe. Okay, let's go and see who's available in the soldier pile. I think these are all the ones that we had available previously. We're able to do a like a reset for 1 point, I believe. I mean, we like the high bravery very much. And high strength. Lower HP. Alright, Canadian. Alright, Canadian. Welcome aboard. Yeah. And I guess Nikolai Karsenko is the best all-arounder here. Come along, my friend. Alright. 2 more people coming in. Waver, if you chill in the back seat and just slightly, I'd appreciate it. You're cool, don't worry, but you know. You know. Need to speed up research. A potential supporter in Africa and the Middle East have fallen under enemy control. They're now an enemy infiltrator. So Africa has 2 against us. The security service we can stop for 96 points. And they'll help me earn more points also, correct? No, this is lowers Doomsday. I need someone who will help me. It's these. The intelligence give me more op points. Radar will give me more circle also. Yeah. I think we're building a radar right now, actually. In one day we'll get one and we'll be able to see farther into East Asia, I suppose. The radar rises from here, so too does the sun. Africa and Middle East are refusing to abandon orders. 19 people have been stolen by an energy event. Horror of horrors. Alright, the radar array is on board now. And so it's gotten bigger. We now see the majority of Siberia. We can't quite see Alaska from our front yard yet, but getting close. There it is. 2 radars looking good. These actually don't need to be adjacent. I keep forgetting about it. Adjacency matters a lot in some cases and not at all in others. And there does not matter at all. Gotta get more training though. So how long to power upgrade? 3 days. 3 days, 3 days. We do have open slots. So I need a larger engineering bay though to jam them all in. I think I'm gonna hire another scientist. These folks are pricey. Pricey, but I got a lot of money right now, so we'll go ahead and add a couple more of them in. Gotta wait for them to fly here. Laser weapons. Alright. The remarkable properties of Elenium have finally brought handheld laser weapons within our grasp, Commander. A prospect that appears to have generated a significant degree of excitement among the rest of the organization. Although annoying, this enthusiasm is not misplaced. My research suggests lasers will substantially outperform our existing ballistic firearms in terms of damage output, and are much easier to aim due to the projectile traveling at the speed of light. The laser apparatus of these weapons is relatively simple, differing little from those already commonplace in modern electronics. The challenge has always been delivering sufficient power for military use requires an energy source the size of a truck, rather than defeating the point of making them man-portable in the first place. Thankfully, the enormous energy density of Elenium virtually eliminates the problem, Though heavier than equivalent ballistic weapon and requiring more frequent reloads, these lasers can be carried by all but your most feeble soldiers. Finally, as you're no doubt ignorant of the finer points of laser physics, note these weapons are not heat rays. As such, they do not cut or burn the victims, rather they're beams of coherent light that pulse many hundred times per second, superheating and blasting with a target's surface with each one. Such weapons have little trouble tearing gaping wounds into biological flesh, but are also extremely destructive, though not penetrative, against harder targets such as enemy armor or battlefield terrain. Alright, the only issue with these guns that comes to mind immediately is they do energy damage. And so, it is the case that they're really bad against the civilians. And I don't know who I'm going to get, so I don't know how to think about what weapons to take, unfortunately. But we can now research something. As always, I want to take a look at the live creatures, largely for lore reasons. So get to that on that one, thank you. And we also have the ability to now make laser weapons, though I've consumed all of our lenium to make the generators. So no laser weapons this time, though possibly with all the allies we have, we could go ahead and make additional rifles, or armor, or bigger cannon, or. I don't know. It all seems precious to me. And I've been told that the accelerated weapons are absolute noob traps. However, it's the only material I have right now, so I'll go for the noob trap and also upgrade our cannon. I think any upgrade right now makes a good deal of sense. Alright, 41 nice guy points. And 2 people arrived. Okay, time to name some of these people after a couple of new subscribers. Number 1. I just noticed that someone had 100 HP. I was amazed by that, but not this time. Alright, here are our new privates. One of you gets to be Russian. No Russian. Nikolai Korsensko, my new kind of low-level, not great character, low-time units. We'll figure you out. First subscription today was Unnamed Comet. Comet, do you already have a character living? Let me make sure on that one. I don't want to double name anybody. You do not. Alright, so number 1 is Unnamed Comet down here. I'm sorry I called you bad. Don't you worry, I'll take good care of you. Private Unnamed, it's even better, I like that. And then after that was friend Cat. Cat, I'm not sure if you're still here, my friend, but thank you for joining us as always. You get to be Canadian. You actually may be Canadian in real life. We'll find out. So your name is spelled as Cat Jade. There we go. Welcome to team. We'll take good care of you, don't you worry. Alright, I'm glad that George is still alive. At 13 HP. They got to 2 HP with the bleed. What an absolute hero, you. Absolute hero. Okay. The day has passed. Time continues. For that 1 hour of stream left to go today, I do need to leave a little bit early in order to go to an all-faculty meeting and hear speechification by my president. We'll see how many times he uses the word truly. The answer is often. Oh wow, each new scientist you buy has higher and higher wages. Yeah, we're going for from Fermi to Oppenheimer in a hurry here. I don't know if rushing science is actually all that important. Probably is, but... Alright, generators are all leveled up. What's total wages of all the scientists? Oh, this changes everything. I thought the scientists were filthy, filthy rich. That makes a lot more sense. A lot more sense there, thank you. Alright, behold! We now have double our power capacity. So, a missile battery is desired, and missile batteries do want adjacency. Why can't I build you? Oh, must be near an existing building already. Cat. Storerooms, do you get adjacency? No, what are you? Workshop. Workshops do like adjacency. Training rooms don't care, correct? Training rooms do care. A lot of money, though. Huh. Hospitals do care? Hospitals do not care. There we go. Alright, things are coming online. Trying to decide if I should make a second one of those also. Sure, why not? Gotta stay safe. Also, I'm gonna go and hire all the scientists. I need to keep track of how many times the president says truly. I mean, I think a year ago he said the word truly 7 or 8 times in a 5-minute speech. Civilian angry. Alright, so I already know these things about it. Here goes the story. Oh, you know what? We found a couple enemies only 40 HP. I wonder if they'd been wounded in the crash or hurt by a civilian, possibly. Having spent some time observing our captive, I feel I must express my admiration for your soldiers. Subduing such a fearsome beast could not have been easy. The civilian has been pacing the containment tube like a caged animal since it arrived, roaring furiously and throwing itself against the glass with such frequency that most of my staff have been forced to relocate to the other side of the lab. Basic communication was surprisingly simple to establish, as our captive has never been shy about demanding food whenever it's hungry, which is all the time. It's like my cat. It speaks a rough guttural language with limited vocabulary that proved simple to translate. Sadly, extracting meaningful information has been difficult. Civilians appear closer in intelligence to apes than humans, which makes them rather poor conversationalists, and raise some awkward questions about how they came to possess starships. Testing their purported regenerative abilities proved more valuable. For once, it appears battlefield reports have not been exaggerated. My observations suggest the captive is capable of healing damaged tissue at an astonishing rate, and the matter urgently warrants further research. Nonetheless, the process still takes several minutes to complete, and eternity on the battlefield. Finishing these creatures off quickly will prevent it from becoming an issue. We can now learn about tissue regeneration if we want to. We can allow us to improve our own medical equipment. So everything takes 7, 8, or 9 days now. Huh. Quantum teleportation will give me more money. 8 days. We're going to learn how they get from place to place. Funding's in 10 days, so we will get the money. But the invasion is on in 7 days. At least Asia's protected. And the islands. Okay. We've detected alien ground force abducting civilians somewhere on the map. I don't see where. Rescue civilians, improve relations, get resources. Cool. An arid area. Appears to be in Turkey or so. We're going to say this is an easier mission. We say a lot of things. Okay, Power Axe probably goes as second assaulter. Oh, and look through my new characters. Patsaru-san, I think you get to come this time. I'll send along a private, I suppose. And then Power Axe, you do indeed get to go. Congratulations. Is there anyone I should rotate out? I have 2 lieutenants. I mean, I tend to bring Oda Toda on every mission. Really is the hero, through and through. I have 2... Oh, I think I said let's take Grobzilla. I said I'd take Grobzilla as our sniper on the next less concerning mission. Hopefully this is the less concerning mission, we'll find out. I need to level up more, folks. Where are my weaknesses in leveling? I mean, just getting I mean, I could leave the robot behind. Because the robot's not able to open up the civilian abduction tubes. If I do that, Jim shows up again as a shield person. Probably my shield should have more health. I mean, good old Matty B the Heavy has not done a darn thing since I got annoyed at him missing earlier. Alright, Jim. Alright, Jim. It's not clear I actually need you right now. I shouldn't, that's very rude of me, I'm sorry. It's not that it's not clear if I need you, it's more, never mind. Sorry, Jim, you can stay home. We'll go with this team. Alright, let's go ahead and run through, make sure everyone has the items they need. We have one sniper rifle. Grobzilla, upgrade sniper rifle. Thank you. Upgraded armor also. Very good. One missing, you're out. Matty B, I'm sorry. You know what, Matty B? You know what, Matty B? You know what, Matty B? Did you said something in chat just now? You know what, Matty B? Alright, here you go. Will I intentionally try to kill you? Of course not! R squared, you're gonna stay behind. Matty B, you are up, my friend. Now, do I turn you into a non-heavy is the question, I suppose. I guess this is a basic weapon. Hey, CS Prop, you want on, my friend? I'm sorry. I can't bring along too many lower level characters. We're all gonna die. I do believe. I'm sure there's someone who solos every single mission in the game. I don't know who does that, but I'm sure someone out there has the ability to do so. All upgraded weapons. Putzaru-san, please don't die. We're checking carry weight now. This is not a case where we need to protect a ship. And wave is really, really high. Your sergeant I brought private. It's true. I said, you know, Putzaru-san deserves one chance to go out at least. Everyone needs one chance. Okay, you know what? Fine, fine. I'm being backseated on who to bring, but it's by the people who are named characters. So you know what, CS Prof, reality went last time. You'll go this time. If you die, it's your own fault. Thank you. Alright, alright. Upgrades for everyone. Are we all wearing glasses? All of the riflemen are wearing glasses. Team, I have some concerns about accuracy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, goodness. I believe we're ready to rock. CS Prof. What am I going to give you? I guess more ammo is not the worst thing in the world. Alright. They're ballistic glasses. Yeah, they look like big old nerd theory glasses. CS Prof. There you got Prof in the name. Putzaru, you big old nerd. Alright, alright, alright. I think... What's our heavy wearing? Yeah. You probably have extra space still. I don't think we need rebreathers right now, but you know, better safe than sorry, etc. on those. Especially for anyone who might go in close. Man, waivers so good. You can carry so much junk. I love it when characters have tons of inventory possibilities. Alright, here we go. Launch that ship. Head over to Turkey or so. I think I'm going to run AFK real quick. Yeah, we have our once-an-hour ad break coming up in 5 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and run it early. And you'll let the game start loading. I'll be back in 3. We'll do this mission, and that's probably it for today, because I then need to go to a meeting. But thanks for being here. BRB. And again, thanks for all the kindness today. See you in a second. Wait, green screen? How did no one notice green screen? Was my arm blocking it? Usually all are Johnny on the spot on green screen. All better. No, it's down this side now. Oh, no. Alright, hello again. Thanks for being here still. Yeah. You're playing your own game, comment chat too much. No, wait, it's fun how much your comment chat. Just, if it's too much, do this, do that. This is the right way to play. It gets to me a little bit. It's fine. Don't you worry. I'm fine. Everyone's fine. Thanks for being here still. We got about 40 minutes or so, we gotta save some civilians. We have no idea what we're gonna find here, but welcome to this mission right here. 8 turns to save civilians. There's one straight ahead. That's the only one of which we know so far. Camisa Roja, let's get rolling. Turn. Alright. It's a cleaner. It's an ordinary... I thought cleaners had 40 health, not 60. I always wonder if they're upgraded in some way. I will trust these folks can get that one dead. If we move, we might consume some turn units, that's fine. Nothing right now. Here. Huh. Cat. I'm gonna drive over this. Thank you. Oh, what are you? What's this, team? Whoa. Some sort of blue-eyed freak. Okay, I wish I had some more turn units to get out. That's not gonna happen, though. Blue-eyed freak. Okay. So... if this is just a cleaner, we've knocked one out before. So get to the wall. Duck and hang out for now. Can my sniper get a shot on this person? 40 is the lowest. 33 is the lowest I can go. And still a shoot. 35 not worth doing. We can expose the sniper on this side and pick something up maybe. Let's go and clear this side real quick. Okay, all fine. If we go through to here, we can't return fire. Go to here, not right now either. Okay. Hello, Heavy. You know what, Maddie B? Is your time to shine, maybe? Oh, I probably turned the camera. Whoa. So it appears to be our lizard dude. This one has ginormous eyes. So I bet it has really good accuracy compared to the last one. Okay. We have to get to opening these. I always forget and try to roll out too slowly. So on the front we have rifle. Waver's gonna want to knock that thing out. And so right now you move forward, duck, hang out. Shotgun on this side. Shotgun on this side, Otoda. I want you to get ready to take it out also. So we have 2 stun people right away. Oh, we have flares also. At nighttime we can throw stairs, not snares, sorry. We can throw flares very easily. CS Prof and Patsaru-san. Patsaru-san, where can I get you anything right now? You can just stand in the door and get shot at. If you stand here, it's full block. Alright. The assault rifle is sure not going to kill all of us. Hey! Okay, we're finally in range to it. Interesting. Sniper. If this enemy ends up exposing himself... Please don't die. How often is my message to my team, hey, please don't die? I'm afraid that might be more often than I'd like. Yeah, one more character here. I would like to have CS Prof pushed to here as fast as possible. You might find a new enemy, but the truck will save you. Alright, turn 1 done. Misses CS Prof, return fire, fine. Okay, buddy here does 5 damage. Haha, you fool! Brother here is bleeding, I guess? Yeah, it's a bleeding shot on the return fire there. Okay, you just need to die. And best way to do that is shotgun in, I suppose. Though, if I have a character with weaker abilities, yeah, Putzaru-san, you are brand new. I'd like you to just go shoot it. You get a kill point for this. Hey, good job, man. Cover somewhere? Not really. Good job. So George will go open this and then peek the corner. Nobody there right now. Fine. George will get ready to clear this room if need be. CS Prof forward. Okay, another one here. I don't want CS Prof pushing out too far on their own. What I'd like to do is take you out. We're not going to use a missile, of course. I want to shoot it, but more important is taking away its cover. Oh, that's silly. It's pretty silly. Alright, do a little damage, please. Thanks for the miss, that's fine. Alright, so I have a club, and I have my taser. If we go in, we can swing twice, I believe. Alright, so that's going to be the last bit of it. First things first, waiver 31 from here is amazing. If you go here, 31, and you have points left over to shoot again. Oh, you didn't move, you fool! Whoops. Oh, now 0. Whoops. Oh, that was pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Alright, sniper, pistol snipe, please. Awesome, thank you. Do it again. No kill, no kill. That's a way of no killing, I suppose. Oh, I can't believe I did this. Cat. Oh, it's like in weird hologram mode now or something. 29 points. Do it again, please. 19 points. 29 plus 19 is 30 plus 20 minus 2. So 48. And I do 8 more stun damage. %40 chance of hitting it. Don't hit your friend, please. Cool. Okay. What I have left is a smoke grenade. If anyone's close enough who has a smoke grenade. Someone's gonna die here, most likely. There were some nice possibilities, but now someone's just gonna die. Just so you know, just so you know. Heavy, I don't know, man. Like, go cover this way, possibly. You are now god of truck. That's okay. CS propping, I don't want you pushing solo. I need the robot for Robot House. Sorry. I think that's funny every time. Civilians escaped. Good job, civilian. Hear noise over here. Yeah. So Otatoda took a good hit, but is not going to die. Otatoda has like 70 overall HP. You're in good shape. Yeah. No. Oh. Oh, that's a little misclick, CS Prof. That's a little misclick, I apologize. Alright, no worries, you're fine. Everyone's fine here. Alright, so I don't have a doctor nearby. Except for Waver, but I need Waver to go hit this thing. Oh, I think from turn to turn, stun is reserved. Yeah. So, stun does not reset each turn. Wraith Soldier it's called. What a creepy name that is. Yeah. I guess it's robot checkout stuff time. I need to have Oda heal thyself, I believe. If there's an assaulter, they can't do so. Hello! Okay. Why do I say hello every time? What sort of bizarre child am I? Who was shot? Oratoda was. So, you can't heal yourself. You can probably run to a doctor, though. Which are the riflemen. Alright, you're very far away. You're nearby. Waver. It's time to become Dr. Waver. If you run next here, you can still doctor. Fantastic. No problem. Try to doctor a corpse there. That's how this works. Alright, very good, very good. You duck. Oda, get your shotgun back out again. Go here. Watch the doors. Waver, you're stable again. You have to have full health again. Cool. Maddie B. Sorry, I can't say your name correctly. I got a push with you, which, gosh, is not great. 34. Alright, you're just gonna stand in the open. Again, we know there's an enemy over here somewhere. We have 6 turns to save some civilians also. Grobzilla the sniper. I mean, roofs are ideal for you. There's an enemy here. Presumably there's a way onto this roof somewhere. Probably this side, which is not good. So, up here's a possibility. Man, I wish there were a way to climb on the roof of my own helicopter. It'd be absolutely amazing. You're just gonna watch down this line, I guess. Okay. So we know where one enemy is currently. And we think there's one this way also. Okay, we'll peek this door. By window. Nobody inside. I'm gonna jump the window then. And if an enemy comes over, we'll hit him in the head. I want you inside also. Hey, we could just use the door like a sensible person. Fine. Alright, who dies for my errors? Civilian escape, good job. Hello, friend! Or a cleaner, looks like. Oh, man. Hey! Hey! The Heavy did his job! Well done, Heavy! That was amazing! Matty B was shot for his efforts, but we're in good shape. Okay, so, CS Prof, run. There are 2 here. Good. Duck fine. Oda has a shotgun. I have a sniper who's not going to see anything there. We don't need to capture another one. In fact, I want to kill one now. So standard blasting. You can do it again. Good. Yeah, I need to know what this like blue shell is it comes up with occasionally. 87, let's do it. Just hit it once. Fantastic. Okay. There's another person to save here. So we want to save 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 right now. If we get the 4, we will have a reduction of Doomsday, no matter what else happens. Okay. Oda, just duck. You saw 5th? Okay. I'll keep my eyes out for it. Waver. I'm gonna have you run here. Peak corner. We're gonna call it good. We know there's an enemy over here. No, it died. It died to return fire. Fantastic. Cat. Shotgun time. Can I open these windows? No. I think there's only the one enemy. This is being way too aggressive with Power Axe. Sorry, Power Axe. Cat. Get behind as much as you can. Then we're gonna have Putzaru-san come out to cover you. That's not right. Just open the door, turn that way. Duck, not good shooting. Yeah, some of my alleged covering is really questionable at times. Cat, that said, let's get heavy to here. Yeah, no full auto on the move, but that's okay. Turn this way. Sniper, I don't know, sniper. I think it often happens I convert my sniper into a sprinter when it comes to these missions. It's just really hard to find good sight lines with so few enemies. But that's okay. Okay, something's here, another cleaner fine. A great place for the sniper if I get it into this position, but it's not going to happen this turn, I'm afraid. That's fine, though. Okay. So, let's go check out this way first with our friend the robot. Hello. Ah! I was jokingly saying hello, but in fact it is hello. We can't drive through this, unfortunately. 33 plus 33 is 66. From here I can 25 fire twice. Or I can just unload full auto. I'll go for the 50 twice. Math! There's probably some gambler fallacy thinking in what I just did there, but whatever. It's all fine. All fine. Alright, Oda, you feeling it, my brother, man? You feeling it? 85 by 3, let's do it. Ooh, 7 HP left. Well, that's not great. Luckily, Waver's with you also. I was gonna say it's pistol here, and I should have pistol ready, so fine. Okay. Luckily, it all works out. We found another enemy, right? We knew that one already. We could full auto straight through the truck. That feels silly, though. So you'll watch in case it comes forward. They have fairly short range, of course. Possibly enemy? No. Time to count again. We need to find 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is missing, likely back here. Okay, I intend to move Putzaru to that one. Once I know there's such an awkward move. I don't have the HP to do what I want to do there. And I just moved in way too aggressively. I said I was going to do it, and then I absolutely did it. Is there a way to get snipey Overwatch here? It's a very awkward angle, so probably not. If I go to, yeah. Snipey Overwatch is just not going to happen again. Maybe some turn. Okay. I believe there are no enemies left here. How rude, dude. How rude. So this second time being shot this time out, so yeah, only has half health left, which cannot really be refilled, unfortunately. But free the person. Again, I'm fairly sure no enemies out here. I'm not going to use my heavy for it. Okay. Please no enemies, please no enemies, please no enemies. Good. Oda, we're gonna have you cover this direction. Okay, robot. I guess we should clear inside on some of these places. Because though the abductions can't be inside, certainly enemies can be. Hello, everyone. Okay. Sniper, we know there's a target. No, we don't know a target anywhere. Okay, time to do this thing. Okay, I thought we'd seen an abduction spot there. So again, 1, 2. Anyone know where I'm missing one? Wait, yeah, you're 1, 2. It's possible. We still have a few turns to figure this one out, but a little surprised right now. Maybe they can be inside. You turn around, man. Aha! It's hiding behind a tree. Hiding behind a tree. What kind of shenanigans are those? Okay, Maddie B will watch the front door. Sniper friend, you can actually watch the front door from here, can't you? That's great. Okay. So, you are done. I think this would be a successful mission. That'd be great as well. We captured one of the new enemies also. And if only the civilians would save their friends. You're leaving behind. Frankly outrageous. Okay, so Patsuru-san, well done. Can you make it here this turn? You can. Alright, we saved some people. We got some leveling up on lower level characters. There's still a hostile somewhere. We'd see a check mark if there were no hostiles remaining. So suddenly the world's a little scarier again. We have not checked this building at all yet. I don't want to check this building until I have more people in place to do so. I'm excited to have, like, Maddie B open the door and yell, like, say hello to my little friend. Hello. Say hello to my little friend. 46 by 3 missed every one. You know who I hate? Mathematics. The worst field out there. Okay, one shot won't do this. So Maddie B is now exposed. If only I could shoot through the wall. You know what? Okay, what's that? I keep saying you know what, but which I mean, like, I have an idea in this moment. But unfortunately, no one has enough points left right now to actually throw anything. Which I'd love to do. Blow up wall here, sniper take the shot, but no. Alright, no reason to believe that's actually the last one. So we'll open this door. Think there's no one here. Yeah. Let's see us prof. Check here. All good, all good. Take the roof. Yeah, eventually we'll find aliens on roofs. That's always a bit of a horror show. Alright, here is the can we drive through the wall this time? We actually can. One second. What is the angle I need if we don't move at all? It's right there. Robot, can you do this turn? Hello. Now we're blocking our robot, aren't we? Ah. 62. Gotta do it. Hey! Better chance than 0. That was a good one. That was a good one. It all worked out. Fantastic. 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 Sometimes math on my side. No. We never ever point out when things work out well for me. We only ever comment when the math's against me. Alright, a couple little injuries here. Out for 14 days. And then Maddie B becomes the lieutenant. Killed a total of 5 hostile units. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Maddie B. I'm glad I brought you along. We got a new Wraith to learn about. Also, we didn't get any power sources. Any power sources pretty badly right now to strengthen the old laser rifles. Like 7 days on this. As always, I'd like to learn more about the... No, if you cancel project, you lose all progress made towards it. Never mind. We can't do that. Okay, I think there's not terribly much I can do right now. Until... what? Make sure we keep a corpse of a Wraith. We have lots of corpses. Good. Okay. So we haven't... there it is. We haven't gotten our pop-up yet. There's the pop-up. Autopsy of the Wraith. Oh! I thought those giant blue things were eyes. They're actually much larger, or much smaller black eyes. I was tricked. Wraiths are an extraterrestrial life form of probable amphibious origin. These peculiar creatures are deadly opponents on the battlefield, possessing great intelligence, remarkable agility, and excellent vision. The physique of a Wraith is slim and rangy, with elongated, triple-jointed legs that appear better suited to swimming than running. Their head is disproportionately large, with well-developed eyes and an omnivorous mouth. 2 luminous, fleshy protrusions of unknown function on either side of the cranium. The autopsy revealed a number of hardened alloy plates surgically inserted just below the skin in various locations on the body. This subdermal armor renders these creatures relatively hardy combatants, despite their otherwise lightweight physiology. Wraiths earn their name from the remarkable cloaking ability that make them rather difficult to hit, as your soldiers can attest. Their chameleonic skin can instantly change color to match surroundings, and their armor and weapons incorporate tiny optical projectors that allow them to mimic the behavior. However, the cloaking effect has limitations. Primarily, it's unconvincing at short range, where the shimmer and visual imperfections are more easily spotted. Inflicting damage also causes temporary disruption of the camouflage, leaving the Wraith vulnerable to attack until further damage causes them to reset. So you get 1 shot after damage. So damage, strong shot, weak shot. No. Yeah. Launch the cloak, close range, big damage, cloak turns back on. Got it. Nonetheless, Wraiths are skilled and versatile combatants with few weaknesses. We should treat them with the respect they deserve. I was tricked by the giant eyes. How embarrassing. Frankly embarrassing. Alright, we're looking at corpses, we're getting sentry guns going. All very good. Only 89 points. I think that's enough to get a friendly team on my side. So earlier the African security team wanted to work with me. Not anymore though. The Soviets and the Asians. So faster engineering, not super important. More intelligence points. So we're getting the Soviet... Never mind. 105 points. I can never decide how many points these things will be. I know the elites are more expensive always. The ones that are green to me, I'm never quite sure. Anyway, with 105 points needed, 6 days till invasion, 9 days until money. 3 more scientists arrive. Hope that really speeds up our research then. And by then I mean now. Alright, we know this symbiote corpse. We now do 10% more damage. They're tiny little babies that are not really worth fighting. But still, alright, sentry gun going. Great. A little bit more defense inside the base. Bum bum bum. Breaking news. Our enemies announce their presence to the world. A simple message across an incredulous planet. We are the Eternal Empire. We invite humanity to serve us. Those who surrender will be rewarded. Those who refuse will be destroyed. You have 3 days to decide. It's been the only thing on every channel for hours now. I don't think there's a single person on the planet who hasn't seen it. Nice of them to give us time to get organized. One does not need to be a genius to realize the odds are stacked against us. Do you expect humanity to surrender? Not without a fight. This is our Independence Day. I show the public victories are possible to support the war. If we can't, it's game over. Humanity will decide surrender is the only option. So I wonder if the doomsday clock goes away now and says the surrender clock. We need more support. Our resources are too limited to defeat the invasion alone. You're right. I'm already talking to the Funding Council. They've got influence and connections, and evidence we've spent years fighting the aliens. We'll have what we need soon enough. Doomsday has been averted. Woo! The alien transmission has sent shockwaves across the planet, calming tensions between the world powers enough to remove the imminent threat of nuclear war. With fear and defiance leading even the most bitter enemies to consider collaboration, the Xenonauts attempt to organize a united resistance against the extraterrestrial invasion. Well... Oh, I see. So in 3 days we got our funding, and that 3 days is also when, we have to decide if we stay or go. And Africa has 2 pips against us, we can see levels of panic in each place. Okay, right now panic is 50 out of 100 at everything. Got it. We had 2 out of 4 pips here. More soldier training would be great. I mean, any of them would be great, but locking in a whole region would be very, very nice. 13 points a turn right now. Sorry, turn, day, whatever you want to call it. Quantum teleportation. I've long believed the extraterrestrials must be using some kind of faster-than-light, or FTL, drive to visit the world. Analysis of the recovered alien hyperdrive has confirmed my suspicions. I've not yet identified the precise mechanism by which the device functions. It seems linked to principles of quantum teleportation. Fanciful though it may sound, the hyperdrive apparently allows the vessel to instantly jump to a new location without needing to traverse the intervening space. It folds the universe in half. Our enemies possessing viable FTL technology would explain much about the invasion that's otherwise difficult to understand. Most notably, the fact that cosmic distances are so unimaginably vast that conducting interstellar warfare should be virtually impossible. Several factors affect the energy required for the process: the mass transported, the distance traveled, and the stability of the quantum fields at the destination. The quantum anomalies observed after a successful jump have a destabilizing effect, making further FTL travel more difficult until they've dissipated. However, we still appear to be missing a piece of the puzzle. My calculations suggest the energy reserves on a destroyer will be insufficient to jump even 1 light year. For reference, the closest star system is 4 light years away. Gaining access to hyperdrive navigational systems may prove an explanation, and perhaps even identify the source of the invasion. Unfortunately, the device stubbornly refuses to respond to our signals. Interestingly, my laboratory equipment is recorded establishing a communications channel with one of the electronic components within a recovered Mentor corpse, but with the creature dead, no data was ultimately exchanged. I therefore suggest you try to capture a Mentor alive. It's certainly plausible these bizarre creatures play a role in the alien hyperdrive system. I think we have one living already. Let's see if the scientist notices, or if we need a new one. Okay. So yeah, the alien origins requires the captured Mentarch. We already have that though, so... Look at the Wraith, please. I wish us to study The Wrath of the Wraith. 3 days till funding. And I hope they give me enough money to build another base somewhere. Phase 2. So the introduction is now done, I believe. After 2 days of frantic negotiations, every world power agrees to support a multinational organization focused on defending Earth. The Xenonaut Initiative is tasked with responding to alien incursions and gathering sufficient information about the invaders to devise a strategy for defeating them. Good news, folks! The Xenonaut Initiative has been formally recognized. Every major country signed the treaty. We're the tip of the spear, an elite multinational organization that exists to gather data governments need to handle local alien incursions. We're now free to operate anywhere in the world without restrictions, which is going to make my life a lot easier. They've also agreed to pardon us for any illicit activities we may or may not have been forced to carry out before the rest of the world woke up to the threat. I seem to recall assurances that our activities were entirely legal. I assumed you were smart enough to know that wasn't true. Anyway, Commander, you can begin to expand the operations. We've now received additional funding directly from the governments, so the monthly budget has substantially increased. It seems sort of foolish to have any limitation on the budget at all, given the circumstances. This is cooperative as governments are going to get, unfortunately. They know they need us, but they don't want us getting too powerful. Expect to be kept on a tight leash. That appears incredibly short-sighted, says men with glasses on. Of course, but we're in no position to argue. This is our best shot at saving the world. I suppose so. From now on, it's critical we keep the funding regions happy. Protect them and they'll increase the monthly budget. Fail and they'll reduce funding or withdraw from the initiative entirely. Lose too many regions and they'll just shut us down. Regional panic. Ensure funding regions do not surrender to the aliens. The Xenonaut Initiative is significantly increased by monthly funding. You now need to manage panic levels in each funding region. Regions with low panic will grant additional funding, whereas any region that reaches 100 panic will withdraw from the council and surrender. Humanity will be defeated and the Xenonaut Initiative terminated should too many regions surrender to the aliens. Well, there you have it. Drid, how's it going? Drid, thanks for that raid. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good day over on stream. I'm not here too much longer today as I have a faculty meeting to get to in a little bit, but we've just reached the second phase of our Xenonauts 2 playthrough. So we're going to get some money apparently in 1 day, and in 92 days the waveform will peak. That's when the most enemies will be coming in more or less simultaneously. Now, I wonder what causes panic to go up and down. Probably successful alien activities in these areas. Once the funding comes in an hour from now, we'll see who gives the most money. Okay. So, North America and Russia, sorry, Soviet Russia, give the most funds right now. Wish to say, I should probably defend the wealthy North. I'm so sorry, Latin America and Africa. No, it's monstrous of me. I'll see if I can find a way to cover multiple areas with what I have already and what I'm now going to build. So 1.5 million money, I'd love to use it to continue building up my base, but we need a second one now to protect somebody else. So, in 5 points we can build a base. So one more day passing. Come on. Alright, accelerated cannons ready to go. Can't make any more lasers. So accelerated cannon is a modification on my little ship here. It automatically upgrades. Fantastic. Fantastic. Aha! We know about the Wraith now. We've been told the Wraiths are very smart. Hopefully in a conversation we'll see. Our soldiers report Wraiths to be particularly dangerous foes in combat, blessed with both deadly accuracy and remarkable chameleonic cloaking abilities. My testing suggests the captive is attentive, I almost said attractive, ooh, baby, attentive and highly intelligent, and also possesses impressive physical attributes. These include superb vision, outstanding agility, and significantly faster reflexes than the average human, all of which likely contribute to their excellent marksmanship. Wraith physiology is relatively fragile compared to that of humans, but have been reinforced by addition of subdermal armor around their organs. This makes these creatures deceptively robust and may imply our enemies consider them valuable. One suspects that wraiths developed in an amphibious habitat. Their bodies appear well adapted for swimming, while their delicate skin is sufficiently thin to permit underwater breathing. The bioluminescent nodules on either side of their head generate electricity and likely evolved to stun nearby prey in aquatic environments. That's amazing. These creatures seem capable of altering their skin pigmentation at will, granting them natural camouflage, like a gecko, I suppose. The ability also forms the basis of communication, which appears to involve a baffling combination of high-pitched whistles and dazzling colors. Being unable to converse with our captive is deeply frustrating, Commander. Imagine we can learn a great deal if we shared a common language. Someone get me Lieutenant Uhura at once! Okay. So, more better healing, heavy lasers for base defense and so on, more better airplane parts, or more storyline. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix our medical kits and see what happens there. Hey, Freedom Tower, you should definitely buy this game. It's an amazing game. It is so much fun. And I don't know what to say other than that. It is one that makes me very, very happy. Hello, team. May I please have this tick over? There we go. Alright. It's time for us to... Oh! We can now request Elenium or alloys. These are new buttons. I didn't notice they popped up. We also have a button to reduce panic if we want to. Cool. Alright, it is time for a new base. Here we can cover a ton of territory. Hey, Pepper, good seeing ya. Want to reduce panic? Because I don't want... Game over, man! Game over! Here we can cover 3 also. Right, 2 also. So I think that this is strongest. It covers 3 regions. I'm so sorry, Australia. You're gonna fall at once. It would take most of my money before I even build the base. Oh, does building the base just give me... Like, just give me, the whole, but no way to successfully, like, have troops there? It just gives the lift. Would dig out more then. Do I want to hint on this? Sure. Give me a hint. Do I put it in Sweden? Build the strategy that is Paradox? It only gives the lift. Oh man. In that case, should I not spend money this month? I can't deal with them panicking though. So what do I definitely need? I would definitely need the lift, a hangar, a barracks, a second hangar at the very least. How much does it cost to build 2 hangars, I wonder? 40,000. I need the ships also, though, and power. Oh, boy, team. Oh, boy, team. I'm gonna need a lot. I should just keep building my own base, more radar and so on. I guess so. I guess I could do that. Sure. And then we could have more training capacity, but I intend to, like, have a lot of people leave this place and go elsewhere. More labs would be cool for faster research, of course. I could make additional, labs for more research. Research also coming in. I could make yet another hangar in order to ensure we have another airplane to shoot bigger stuff down. Huh. Would you keep the home island safe and let the rest of the world deal with their imperfections? I like how you think, my friend. It's a bit monstrous, but I do like how you think. Is there anything I need to make right now? I mean, I can push out additional armor and such for whenever I move more people over to another place. Are a lot of timed missions. You have to complete a certain amount of turns. So we've seen a few different kinds of missions so far. Only one has been timed, I think. It's one where you're supposed to go, like, save people who are... Oh, that's not true. There are a number of them that are timed in different ways. So one is you have to go save civilians that are being abducted. Others are you have to go into a building and do something before reinforcements come. Now, the ones with the reinforcements coming definitely are ones that you can, wait and fight through everyone. But, yeah, I like to get in and out before reinforcements come. But yes, there are probably fewer than half the missions are timed. I do enjoy them, though. With the points I have, I can get a Lenium. A Lenium would let me build laser rifles. Or I can try to lower panic when the month starts. So currently, the people who are against us are going to be making the world an even worse place. Now, the security services want to join me. It lowers global panic. Fine. Okay. Latin Americans want to join me. 105 points needed. I want to get the elites on my side, of course. They're very helpful. That said, friends, it is 1:45 or so, and so I need to bounce. This because I have a meeting to go to. Tomorrow I'll probably be here. It's called an 80% chance. Initially it was a very low chance, but it is the case that it's going to rain tomorrow, so probably our event is canceled. So team, I got to go. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I hope you had a good day today hanging out with me. I certainly had a good day hanging out with you. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, we'll see you on the other side for more Xenonauts 2, the game we're playing for the rest of our lives, it seems. I need to find like some roguelike game where I can finish a whole mission in one stream. Was something you said? Nah, it's, I mean, yes, that's what I'll go with. I would be here forever. We're Freedom Tower not to have talked in chat. Friends, boo Freedom Tower. Thank you. See you tomorrow.